Have you ever wondered why even after the lights are off, your body is still and the world outside has quieted down? Your mind continues to churn, like a wheel refusing to stop. Why do certain thoughts return night after night, uninvited, persistent, and heavy? Why does that person that regret that question you never answered properly keep circling inside you like a restless wind through an open temple? You are not alone in this. This is the quiet suffering of the human mind, its restlessness, its attachment, its need to control, to remember, to fix, to rewrite the past, and predict the future, all while you're simply trying to fall asleep. But what if you stopped fighting those thoughts? What if instead of pushing them away, you simply watch them arise, soften, and pass? Buddhism calls this dukkha, the unease, the dissatisfaction that comes from clinging to what is not here, from wanting what is not now. And so I invite you to begin, not with force, but with breath. The breath is always with you. It doesn't judge. It doesn't demand. It doesn't rush. It enters and it leaves. Like a wave on the shore, like the bell that rings once and disappears into silence. Tonight, you don't need to solve anything. You don't need to be anyone. Just be the awareness that notices what arises. That's where peace begins, not with answers, but with noticing. Think of your mind as a room filled with candles. Some are still burning with yesterday's worries. Some are flickering with fears of tomorrow. And some are already fading. All you must do is not light more. Just watch them go out one by one. That is how sleep begins, not in conquering the night, but in softening into it. The more you try to stop your thoughts, the louder they become. But if you let them be, they tire themselves out. The mind, like a child seeking attention, sometimes only needs to be seen. So see it. Let the thought of that person rise. Let it bloom. Then breathe. Let it fall away like a petal on the stream. You are not the thought. You are the space in which the thought moves. You are not the storm. You are the sky it passes through. And what is the sky ever afraid of? It holds everything, and yet clings to nothing. That is the first lesson of sleep and of Zen. Don't resist. Don't cling. Just be. Breathe again. Slower now. In through the nose, out through the heart. If an image comes, let it, a memory, a sound, a question. Let them drift across you like clouds. You are not here to do anything. You are here to undo. And in the undoing, the knots untangle, the pain eases, and sleep, like a quiet monk in old robes, walks in gently and sits beside you. The teachings of the Buddha are not loud. They are not demanding. They are soft, patient, and enduring, just like this moment. Can you feel it? The quiet underneath your skin. The stillness between each breath. That is your true nature, deeper than thought, older than worry. Let it guide you now. You don't need to force sleep. You only need to stop standing in its way, and it will come, just as morning comes, whether or not we ask it to. So now, rest. Rest in this awareness. Rest in this truth. The thoughts will pass. The pain will pass. Even the sleeplessness will pass. All things arise. All things pass away. Just like waves. Just like dreams. Just like us. There is a quiet desperation in your need to control things that were never yours to hold. You lie in the dark, rehearsing conversations that never happened, worrying about what might go wrong tomorrow, holding tightly to outcomes, to people, to versions of yourself that no longer exist. You think that if you think enough, plan enough, analyze enough, you might finally find peace. But has that ever worked? Has overthinking ever brought you closer to sleep? Or just further from it? In the teachings of the Buddha, the illusion of control is like clutching a handful of sand. Grip it too tightly, and it slips through your fingers. So let's try something different tonight. Let's surrender. Not out of weakness, but out of wisdom. Sleep is not a reward for getting everything right. Sleep is a return to your natural state. You do not have to be perfect to rest. You only have to be willing to stop struggling. In Buddhism, this is called letting go of grasping. It doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop controlling. Imagine you are holding a stone in your hand. It's heavy, but you've grown so used to its weight that you no longer notice how it strains your fingers, your wrist, your arm. Now picture yourself opening your palm and letting that stone drop into a river. The sound it makes is soft. The relief is instant. That is what surrender feels like. You may still hear the splash in your thoughts, but the weight is no longer yours. Every night, the world offers you a chance to put down your burdens, but you must choose it. You must choose to rest, not because everything is solved, but because you are allowed to be at peace, even when it isn't. Let the breath remind you. Inhale gently. Exhale slowly. With each breath, you are returning to what is here, this moment, this stillness. There is nothing to control here. Not your past, not the future, not even your thoughts. They are like birds flying across the open sky. You are the sky, wide, unchanging, unbothered. When thoughts arise, do not chase them. Let them move. Let them pass. Your job is not to hold them. Your job is to witness. There is power in choosing not to react. This is what the Buddha meant by liberation, not from life, but from the compulsion to cling to it. You don't have to make sense of everything tonight. You don't have to explain or understand or fix. You just have to be. In this stillness, in this breath. That is enough. That is more than enough. When you begin to release control, you'll notice something soft returning to you. Trust. Not blind faith, but a deeper trust in the unfolding of life. You do not control the river's current, but you can learn to float. You do not move the stars, but you can rest beneath them. You do not need to manage the universe to sleep well. The universe was never yours to manage. All around you, life continues. Clouds drift, leaves fall, oceans rise and rest again, all without your effort. You are part of that same great rhythm. You are allowed to stop. You are allowed to be held by something greater. The teachings of Zen do not ask you to be passive. They invite you to participate with grace, with flow, without resistance. And tonight, that participation looks like allowing your body to soften. Feel your jaw unclench. Let your shoulders sink. Notice how the breath becomes deeper without force. Trust this. Trust that letting go is not falling apart. It is falling into place. Imagine a monk sweeping leaves in the temple courtyard. He does not rush. He does not chase every leaf. He simply moves with the wind, one breath at a time. You can be that gentle. You can be that quiet. When thoughts arise again, and they don't argue. Don't push. Just return to the breath. Over and over again. Each return is a blessing. Each exhale is a small surrender. Sleep does not respond to pressure. It responds to openness, and so does peace. The mind may resist, still trying to solve, still trying to predict. That's okay. Smile inwardly at its effort, like a child trying to organize the stars. Let it try. But stay with your breath. The present moment has no sharp edges. It does not judge you. It simply welcomes you back again and again, no matter how many times you've left. This is the practice. Not a perfect stillness, but a patient returning. Tonight, you don't have to be anything more than that, a returner. A soft presence, a sky that holds everything and resists nothing. There is such beauty in that. Let it be your prayer. Let it be your peace. Breathe again and let go. The world moves around you, shifting and changing, rising and falling, like the tides. Yet you often forget that nothing stays the same, not even your pain, not even your thoughts. There is a powerful teaching in Buddhism about impermanence, the truth that all things, even the most painful or troublesome, will eventually pass. You are not stuck in this moment. Just as the sky changes with the passing of time, so too does your state of mind. This is the first truth of rest. No storm, no matter how fierce, will last forever. Your thoughts, too, will fade. This moment of distress is not forever, even though it feels so real. In the quiet moments before sleep, you may feel an overwhelming sense of uncertainty, of unresolved tension. But in these moments, try to remember that everything, every feeling, every thought is like a passing cloud. You are not your thoughts. You are not your worries. You are not your fears. You are simply the observer, the one who witnesses the storm. And as much as it feels like it, this storm of the mind will not define you. The Buddhist teachings on impermanence remind us that everything is in constant motion. The mountains that seem so solid, the stars that appear unshakable, these too are subject to change. Nothing remains fixed. Not the circumstances you find yourself in, not the state of your mind, not even the relationships that seem so secure. All things are in a constant state of flux. This is the truth of life. You can rest in that truth. You can allow yourself to be in this moment without the need for anything to stay the same. When you allow yourself to experience impermanence, you free yourself from the chains of attachment. You stop clinging to things as though they are permanent. Your mind begins to relax because it is no longer trying to hold on to something that was never meant to be held. The feeling of needing to control every outcome, to secure every moment, to freeze time in its tracks, this only brings restlessness. But when you understand that all things, including your mind, will change, you can surrender to the ebb and flow. Sleep will come to you more easily when you allow it to flow naturally, without effort, without resistance. You don't have to make anything stay because everything will eventually change. The clouds will part, the sun will rise, and even your racing thoughts will fade into the distance. Imagine the thoughts as leaves drifting on a river. At first they seem to come quickly swirling around, but if you let them float by without reaching for them, they will gradually fade. The river of life flows onward, and so do your thoughts. Nothing is permanent. Even your deepest worries, your greatest fears will pass. The question then becomes, can you rest in that? Can you trust that the storm will pass without you needing to push it away? The answer, according to Zen, is yes. You do not need to force anything. You only need to witness. And as you witness, the moment unfolds and changes just like everything else. The mind quiets naturally when you stop trying to control it. This is the wisdom of Zen. You do not have to fix or control your thoughts. You only need to observe. And in that observation, you give yourself permission to let go. The weight you've been carrying doesn't need to be yours anymore. Release it. Let it drift away. In this letting go, you are aligning with the natural flow of the universe. You are becoming one with the rhythm of life. And when you move with that rhythm, rest comes to you effortlessly. It is not something to chase or demand. It is something that will arrive when you allow it to, when you trust that it will. Imagine standing in a gentle rain. At first, the drops may feel cold, but as you relax and stop resisting, you feel the peace that comes with being part of nature's flow. You don't need to control the rain. You only need to stand in it. And soon enough, the rain will cease, leaving only calm and stillness. This is how sleep works. You don't need to chase it. You don't need to force it. You only need to surrender to the process, to the impermanence of the moment. Allow your body to soften. Feel the tension in your muscles release as you breathe more deeply. Feel the weight of your day begin to lift with each breath. Let your body know that it is safe to rest now. Let your mind know that it is okay to stop thinking for a while. When you allow yourself to feel the impermanence of this moment, you free yourself from the need to cling to anything. You don't need to hold on to your thoughts, your feelings, or your worries. They will pass, and so will this restless mind. So let it go. The storm is not yours to control. The thoughts are not yours to hold. Let them go and rest in the certainty that nothing lasts forever. Not the storm, not the worry, not the mind that can't seem to quiet. Everything changes, and that is your peace. Trust in the impermanence of life. Trust that sleep, like everything else, will come in its own time, in its own way, if you allow it. Let go, surrender, and sleep will find you in the quiet spaces between thoughts, in the stillness between breaths. You are safe here. You are safe in the flow. In the quiet darkness, there is a powerful truth waiting to be discovered. It is the truth that you are not your thoughts. You are not the roles you play. nor the labels that others place upon you. You are not your past mistakes, nor your future worries. You are not the collection of experiences that make up your life story. In Zen, this is known as the teaching of anatta non-self. It is the understanding that the self you cling to, the identity you protect so fiercely, is not fixed, not permanent, and not truly yours to possess. Your thoughts are like clouds passing through the sky. Your emotions, like the wind that shifts with the seasons. They come and they go, but they do not define the sky, just as your thoughts do not define you. This is one of the most liberating teachings in Buddhism. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness that watches them come and go. You are the space in which all things arise. The more you identify with your thoughts, the more you become entangled in them, trapped in the web of your mind. You may think you are your worries, your fears, your dreams, but in truth, these are just temporary conditions that do not define the essence of who you are. Just as the sky remains unchanged, no matter what passes through it, so too does your true nature remain unchanged, regardless of the thoughts and emotions that may arise. When you let go of the belief that you are your thoughts, you begin to experience the freedom that comes with simply being. In this moment, you are not defined by your to-do list, your regrets, or your hopes for the future. You are simply here existing, breathing, experiencing life without the need for labels or expectations. When you let go of the need to define yourself, the pressure to perform, to meet expectations, to be someone you are not, begins to dissolve. You can relax into the space of being, knowing that you are enough as you are. Tonight, let go of the stories you've told yourself. Let go of the ideas you have about who you should be, about what you should accomplish, about the way things should be. The mind will always try to cling to identity. It will whisper, "But this is who I am. This is what I've been through." It will try to convince you that your identity is tied to your past, to your successes, to your failures. But this is a trap. The truth is, you are not your past. You are not your past mistakes, nor your past achievements. You are not defined by the relationships that have come and gone. You are not the role you play in your family, your job, or your community. You are simply the awareness in which all of these experiences arise. Let yourself feel this truth now. You are not the thoughts in your mind. You are not the emotions that rise and fall. You are the silent observer. This is the path to peace, the path to true rest. When you let go of the need to identify with your thoughts, you no longer need to control them, fear them, or judge them. They become like waves in the ocean, coming and going, but never disturbing the vastness of the sea. As you rest, allow your mind to wander. Allow it to flow like a river, but don't hold on to it. Watch it pass by. You are the riverbank, not the river itself. You are the vastness, not the waves. And in this vastness, there is peace. There is no struggle to be anything other than what you already are. Let this understanding of non-self guide you into a deeper state of relaxation. When you stop identifying with your thoughts, you stop fighting them. The mind is like a garden. If you don't plant seeds, it will naturally grow wild. But the moment you try to control it, the weeds start to take root. So tonight, Let go of your need to control. Let go of your need to label, to analyze, to fix. Just rest. Just be. The sky doesn't need to control the clouds. The ocean doesn't need to control the waves. They simply are. And so are you. You are the space in which all things arise, and you are the stillness that remains when they pass. Let this awareness be your anchor as you drift into sleep. When you let go of the need to identify with your thoughts, you create space for true peace. You allow yourself to rest in the present moment, free from the weight of past regrets and future worries. You are simply here, existing in the present, just as the sky is simply sky, just as the ocean is simply ocean. There is nothing to become. There is nothing to prove. There is only this moment, and in this moment, you are complete. Let go of the need to define yourself. Let go of the need to control. Just rest knowing that you are enough. You are perfect in your imperfection. You are the sky, and your thoughts are the clouds. Let them come and go without attachment. There is nothing to hold on to. There is only the peace that arises when you let go. There is a deep, unspoken truth that underlies much of your mental unrest. It is the truth of desire, the longing for things to be different than they are. You may lie in bed, your body still, but your mind is restless, constantly chasing the future or replaying the past. I wish I could have done this differently, or I hope that this works out, are thoughts that seem to circle in endless loops, preventing you from finding peace. In Buddhism, desire is seen as the root of suffering. It is the craving for what we don't have, the desire to change, fix, or control, that which cannot be controlled, that brings us unease. This desire doesn't have to be for material things alone. It can also be a desire for approval, for understanding, or for a sense of security in a world that is by nature uncertain. The truth is, the more you cling to desire, the more restless your mind becomes. When you desire something, you place a burden on yourself. The very act of wanting creates a gap between what is and what you think should be. You are not at peace with what is right now because you are always reaching for something else. But if you can begin to let go of that desire, you will find that peace is already here. It is not in what you lack, but in what you already have. The peace you seek is within you always. Tonight, as you lie in bed, notice the desire that arises. It may be subtle, or it may be strong. Perhaps you are longing for sleep to come quickly, or perhaps you are thinking of someone you love, wishing things were different. Whatever it is, simply notice it without judgment. Recognize it as a fleeting wave in the ocean of your mind. You do not have to act on it. You do not have to follow it. You only need to observe. The more you observe without getting attached, the more you allow yourself to rest in the present moment. Desire itself is not the problem. It is only when you cling to it, when you believe that you cannot rest until that desire is fulfilled, that it becomes an obstacle. But remember, every desire, like every thought, is temporary. It will pass. The key to peace is not to try to escape your desires, but to simply let them come and go without holding on to them. This is the essence of mindfulness, the ability to notice without attachment what is arising in your mind and body. When you let go of the need to fulfill every desire, you open yourself up to the natural state of peace that exists within you. Imagine that your desires are like leaves on a tree. They grow, they stretch toward the sky, but eventually they fall. If you hold on to every leaf trying to keep it in place, the tree will break under the strain. But if you allow each leaf to fall in its own time, the tree remains strong and steady. Similarly, when you let your desires come and go without clinging to them, you are able to remain grounded, centered, and at peace. You are not swept away by the storm of longing and wanting. Instead, you rest in the calm knowing that nothing needs to be fixed. Everything is already as it is meant to be. This is the gift of desire's impermanence. It is the reminder that nothing is permanent, not even your cravings. So, tonight, as you lie in stillness, invite yourself to let go of the desire to control, to change, to fix, or to attain. Allow yourself to rest in the peace of simply being. Your mind may still wander, and that is okay. Just gently bring your awareness back to the present. Let go of any thoughts of tomorrow, of what could have been, or what you wish would happen. You are here right now, and that is enough. You are enough. Desire can be a powerful force in your life, but it does not have to control you. You can choose to let go of it, just as you can choose to let go of the thoughts that pull you away from the present moment. You can choose to rest, not because you've achieved everything you want, but because you understand that rest is not dependent on external conditions. It is not dependent on having everything in its place. True rest comes from within, from the ability to release all desires, to let go of attachment, and to rest in the peace that is always available to you. As you continue to breathe deeply, let go of the desire for things to be different. Let go of the desire to control your thoughts, to make them quiet, to stop them from moving. Let them move freely, like clouds drifting across the sky. You are not the clouds, you are the sky, and just as the sky remains vast and unchanged, so too can your true nature remain steady and peaceful, no matter what thoughts or desires arise. Let them come, let them go, and in that space of letting go, you will find the deep rest you seek. You do not need to chase peace. Peace is already here, just waiting for you to stop running after it. Let go and rest in the stillness that is always present, always available, always within you. Have you ever noticed how much you carry with you, even into your sleep? The weight of your thoughts, your worries, your unresolved emotions. They seem to cling to you like a heavy cloak. When you lie down to rest, your body may be still, but your mind is restless, moving from one thought to another, unable to release the burden of the day. The teachings of Zen invite us to notice this. Our attachment to our thoughts and emotions keeps us from true rest. In Buddhism, attachment is seen as one of the main causes of suffering. We attach ourselves to ideas, to people, to experiences, and when these things change or disappear, we feel a deep sense of loss. But what if we could let go of this attachment? What if we could release the weight? We carry the burdens we hold on to and experience true freedom. This is the path to inner peace. The ability to let go, to release our attachments, and allow ourselves to rest in the present moment. Tonight, as you lie in stillness, notice the weight you are carrying. It may be a physical tension in your body, a mental worry, or an emotional burden. Whatever it is, just notice it without judgment. The first step to letting go is awareness. You cannot release something you are not aware of. So bring your attention to the areas of your body that feel tense, to the thoughts that are keeping you awake, to the feelings that are stirring within you. Once you have noticed them, simply acknowledge them. There is no need to fix them, no need to change them. Just acknowledge them as they are. This is the beginning of release. When you acknowledge something, you no longer have to resist it. You no longer have to fight against it. You simply allow it to be. And in that, allowing you free yourself. You are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are not the tension in your body. You are the awareness that witnesses them. And this awareness has the power to release them. Now, as you breathe, gently bring your attention to the areas of your body where you feel tension. Perhaps it is in your shoulders, your jaw, your hands, or your stomach. Wherever it is, simply breathe into that area. Imagine that with each breath you are sending warmth and relaxation into the tension. Allow the tension to soften with each exhale. There is no need to force it. Simply allow it to dissolve on its own. You are not trying to change your body. You are simply allowing it to return to its natural state of relaxation. As you continue to breathe deeply, notice how your body begins to soften. The tightness that once held you captive begins to loosen. Your muscles begin to release their grip, and your breath becomes deeper, slower, and more peaceful. You are letting go. Let go of the need to control, the need to hold on. Let go of the weight that has been carried so long. You do not need to carry it anymore. With each breath, you are lightening your load. You are allowing yourself to rest. In the same way, you can release the mental and emotional weight you carry. Each thought, each worry, each feeling is like a pebble that you pick up and carry with you. But you don't have to hold on to them. You can choose to put them down. Imagine your thoughts as pebbles in your hands. One by one, place them down gently on the ground. Let them go. They are not yours to hold forever. When you let go of your attachment to your thoughts, you create space for something else, peace. The peace that comes when you stop holding on to the past, the future, or the need to be in control. The peace that comes when you rest in the present moment just as it is. Let go of the need to fix the need to understand the need to achieve. Allow yourself to simply be. In that space of being, you find rest, you find freedom, and in that freedom, sleep will come, not because you forced it, but because you allowed it to be. As you release the weight of your attachments, you create the conditions for true relaxation. Your body can rest because it is no longer holding on to tension. Your mind can rest because it is no longer holding on to worries. And your heart can rest because it is no longer holding on to fears. This is what it means to be free. Freedom is not found in the absence of problems or challenges. It is found in the ability to let go, to release the need to control, and to rest in the present moment. True rest is found in this freedom. When you let go of attachment, you stop identifying with your thoughts and emotions. You stop carrying the weight of the past, the future, and the things you cannot change. You rest in the peace of the present moment, where nothing is required of you. You are enough, just as you are. You are complete, just as you are. As you continue to breathe, allow yourself to sink deeper into this space of release. Let go of everything you are holding on to. Let go of the weight that keeps you from truly resting. You do not need to carry it anymore. And as you let go, you will find that peace settles over you like a warm blanket. Sleep will come not as a forceful pursuit, but as a gentle arrival. You have made space for it. You have created the conditions for it. Now rest in the peace that is already here. Rest in the stillness that exists within you always. Let go and allow yourself to be held by the present moment. As you settle deeper into the space between wakefulness and sleep, you may begin to notice the stillness that surrounds you. It's easy to overlook, especially when the mind is filled with noise and distractions. But there is a profound peace that comes with accepting the present moment as it is, without the need to change, improve, or fix anything. In Zen, this is known as shikantaza, or just sitting. It is the practice of simply being without any effort, without any desire for anything to happen. It is the practice of resting in the present moment just as it is. Right now, you do not need to strive or reach for anything. There is nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to go, nothing you need to fix. You are here, and that is enough. You are enough. Just as the sky does not need to do anything to be the sky, you do not need to do anything to be yourself. The mind will often try to convince you that you must do something to find peace, to find rest, to be worthy of sleep. But this is not true. Peace is not something you achieve. It is something you allow. It is something that arises naturally when you stop resisting what is. This moment, this breath, this stillness is all you need. Everything else will pass. The thoughts, the worries, the distractions, they are like waves on the surface of the ocean. They come and go, but the ocean remains. In the same way, your true nature is like the vast calm ocean. It is always there, beneath the surface of your thoughts and feelings, waiting for you to notice it. The more you practice just being, the more you become familiar with this stillness, with this peace. You begin to recognize it not only in the quiet moments, but in the midst of your busy thoughts, your restless mind, and your daily life. You realize that this stillness is always with you, even when you forget it. And when you begin to rest in this stillness, when you allow yourself to be at peace with what is, you open the door to true relaxation, true sleep. The mind may still wander, and that is okay. The key is not to try to stop it, but to simply notice it and return to the present moment. Each time you bring your awareness back to the here and now, you strengthen your ability to rest, to relax, to sleep. This is the practice of mindfulness. It is the practice of paying attention to the present moment, without judgment, without attachment, without expectation, just observing, just being. As you rest tonight, try to remember that you are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are not your past. You are not your future. You are the space in which all of these things arise. You are the sky, not the clouds. You are the ocean, not the waves. And as you rest in this awareness, you will begin to notice something miraculous. The more you let go of the need to control, the more you relax into the moment, the more naturally sleep will come. You no longer need to chase it to grasp for it. You simply allow it to arrive. Just as the tide rises and falls naturally, sleep comes in its own time without effort. And when sleep arrives, it brings with it a deep sense of peace, a sense of surrender, a sense of freedom. You are free from the weight of the world, free from the burdens of the past and the future, free from the need to do, to fix, to be. You are simply being. And in that being, you are at rest. This is the essence of Zen, the ability to rest in the present moment, just as it is, without needing to change anything. The more you practice this, the more you will experience the deep, profound rest that comes with true relaxation. Sleep becomes a natural byproduct of this practice, not something you force, but something you allow. The mind will still try to pull you into its distractions, but each time you gently return to the present moment, you are training your mind to rest, to let go. You are training your body to relax, to surrender. And as you continue to practice this, you will find that sleep comes more easily, more naturally. You will find that you are no longer chasing it, no longer struggling to make it happen. You simply rest, knowing that it will come when the time is right. Tonight, as you lie in stillness, allow yourself to rest in this awareness. Let go of the need to do anything, to fix anything, to make anything happen. Just be, just rest. The thoughts will come and go. The worries will arise and dissolve. But beneath all of it, there is a quiet stillness, a deep peace that is always present. You are that stillness. You are that peace. Let it wash over you like the gentle waves of the ocean, and allow yourself to sink deeper into rest, knowing that you are safe, you are whole, and you are enough. There is nothing more to do, nothing more to be. Just rest in this truth. Just rest in the moment. And as you rest, sleep will find you gently, peacefully, as it always does when you allow it to. As you lie here in the darkness, breathing deeply, you may begin to notice how much of your restlessness comes from a need to control, a need to hold on to certain outcomes, to perfect certain conditions. The mind trained over years of striving and achieving often finds it difficult to simply be. It searches for something to do, something to fix, something to grasp. But true peace comes when we realize that there is nothing to fix, nothing to do. You do not need to control the moment to find peace. You only need to be present within it. This is the practice of non-striving. In Zen, we are taught to just be without the need for effort or striving. We are not required to make things happen, to push for results, or to force change. This doesn't mean that we abandon action altogether, but rather we learn to act without attachment, without the need for validation or reward. When it comes to sleep, we can learn to apply this wisdom. You do not need to force sleep to come. You do not need to chase after it or manipulate your mind into submission. Sleep, like all things, comes naturally when you allow it. When you stop trying to force it, when you stop trying to control the outcome, sleep can enter as a quiet visitor, gently, without struggle. This is where relaxation truly begins. When you release the need to control your thoughts, your feelings, your body, you allow space for peace to enter. You simply breathe, allow yourself to soften, and trust that rest will come in its own time. Trust that the body knows what it needs, that the mind knows how to quiet, and that sleep will come when it is ready. For now, you do not need to do anything except rest. In this moment, everything is as it should be. Everything is perfect in its imperfection. When we struggle, when we try too hard, we create tension. And tension prevents us from relaxing, from being at peace. This is why we must learn to let go of the idea that we must make sleep happen. Sleep is not a goal to be reached. It is a state of being to be allowed. When we stop pushing, stop grasping, and stop forcing, we allow ourselves to rest in the natural rhythm of the body, the mind, and the heart. The practice of Zen teaches us to return to the present moment over and over again. The mind may wander, the body may tense, and distractions may arise, but each time we return to the breath, return to the body, return to the here and now. Each return is a small act of mindfulness, a small act of surrender. It is in this return that we find peace. Sleep is not something to be rushed. It is not something to be controlled. It is a gentle unfolding, like the petals of a flower, opening in the morning sun. The more you try to rush it, the more elusive it becomes. But when you release the need to control it, when you simply allow it to happen, it enters effortlessly. You are a part of the natural flow of life, and that includes sleep. When you trust in that flow, you trust in your body's wisdom to bring you rest. This moment, right here, right now, is all you need. There is nothing else you need to do, nothing else you need to become. You are already whole, already complete. You are already enough. And so tonight, as you lie in stillness, allow yourself to relax deeply. Let go of the need to make things happen. Let go of the need to control your thoughts or your feelings. Let go of the need to fix anything. Just allow yourself to be, to rest, to breathe. You are not your thoughts. You are not your worries. You are not your desires. You are the awareness in which all of these things arise. And in this awareness, you can find peace. Peace is not found in the absence of thoughts, but in the ability to observe them without attachment. Peace is not found in the absence of feelings, but in the ability to experience them without being overwhelmed. Peace is found in the present moment, in the quiet space between breaths, in the stillness of the body, and in the spaciousness of the mind. Sleep is an extension of this peace. It is the natural state that arises when we stop resisting, when we stop striving, and when we allow ourselves to simply be. The mind may still chatter, the body may still hold tension, but in the space of awareness, There is no need to react. There is no need to control. There is only the peace that comes from surrender. Let this peace wash over you now, like a gentle wave, soft and soothing. Let go of any thoughts, any worries, any tensions, and simply rest in the awareness of the present moment. Sleep will come when it is ready, and when it does, it will bring you deep rest and rejuvenation. There is no hurry. There is no rush. You are exactly where you need to be. You are already perfect in this moment. And as you allow yourself to rest, you align with the natural flow of life, the natural flow of sleep, and the natural flow of peace. Let go of the need to make things happen and simply allow the moment to unfold. Rest in the peace of just being, and sleep will find you effortlessly. There is nothing more to do. There is nothing more to be. As you continue to settle into the quiet, something may begin to unfold inside you. It's subtle, almost imperceptible, but it's there. This is the moment when the body, the mind, and the heart begin to relax into their natural state. You don't need to do anything special for this to happen. It's not about achieving relaxation or trying to force yourself into rest. True relaxation is a letting go of the need to do anything at all. The Zen teachings remind us that we don't need to strive for anything. We don't need to chase peace or relaxation. We only need to allow it. Just as a tree does not strive to grow, but simply grows because it is its nature to do so, so too do you rest, not because you are forcing it, but because it is your nature to rest. The effort you've made to do something about your thoughts, your feelings, or your body has now turned into a quiet surrender. You allow everything to be exactly as it is. There is no need to fix, no need to change. Simply notice how the body begins to relax when you release your efforts. The shoulders, which were once tight with tension, soften. The jaw, once clenched, releases. The heart, once racing with anxiety, slows. It's a beautiful thing to observe. This is the natural state of being. This is the state of relaxation that you are meant to inhabit. In the teachings of Buddhism, it is said that we all possess a Buddha nature, an inherent state of peace and clarity that is always present even when we are unaware of it. It is not something you need to seek outside of yourself. It is within you, and always has been. The practice is not about achieving something new, but about rediscovering the peace that is already there, beneath the layers of stress, tension, and distraction. Sleep, like peace, is not something to chase. It is something to allow. You are already in the space where rest can enter. Your mind does not need to be empty for sleep to come. It does not need to be free of thought or worry. Sleep will come when you stop trying to force it. Just as a flower blooms in its own time, sleep will come in its own time when the conditions are right. Tonight, let go of the need to perfect the moment. Let go of the need to control your thoughts, your body, or even the process of falling asleep. Just rest in the knowing that you are enough exactly as you are right now. Your body knows how to relax. Your mind knows how to settle. Your heart knows how to soften. When you stop trying to control, you make space for this natural process to unfold. In Zen, there is a beautiful metaphor that compares the mind to a clear pond. When the water is stirred, it becomes muddy and clouded. But when the water settles, the pond is clear again. Your mind, too, is like this pond. When you stop stirring it with your thoughts and your desires, it will settle and become still. You will begin to see more clearly, and sleep will arrive effortlessly, just as clarity arises when the waters of the mind become still. Each time you let go of the need to control, you make space for peace to enter. Peace is not a force. It is not something to be pursued. It is already here, in the stillness between your breaths, in the quiet moments between thoughts. Let go of the need to achieve, and you will discover that peace is already present. You do not need to make it happen. It is happening right now, in this very moment. This moment is all you have, and in this moment you can rest. The mind may still wander. The body may still hold tension. But when you practice letting go, when you practice returning to the present moment, peace becomes more accessible. It becomes easier to rest in the stillness, to rest in the awareness of the moment. This is the gift of mindfulness, the ability to rest in the present, to be fully present without the need to change anything. You do not need to perfect this moment. You only need to be in it fully and completely, just as you are. And when you allow yourself to be in this moment fully and completely, sleep will come. It will come because you have allowed it to, not by forcing it, but by making space for it. Sleep, like peace, is not something to chase. It is something to allow. Tonight, let go of your efforts, your striving, and your need to control. Rest in the present moment knowing that it is enough. Your mind is enough. Your body is enough. You are enough. Let go of the need to be somewhere else, to be someone else, to be something else. Just be, just rest. And in that rest, sleep will find you just as peace always does when you stop chasing it and allow it to come in its own time. As you continue to breathe deeply, you may begin to realize that the more you let go, the more your body softens, the more the tension within you fades. This is the natural state of being. The body knows how to rest, how to relax, and how to surrender when you stop fighting against it. The mind, too, has a natural ability to return to stillness, but it often gets caught up in the whirlwind of thoughts, worries, and distractions. Tonight, let's take a moment to observe this dance between your thoughts and your breath. Your thoughts will come just as they always do. They may come in waves, one after another, like ripples on the surface of a pond. But you are not the ripples. You are the stillness beneath. When you allow yourself to rest in that stillness, the ripples of thought begin to lose their power. They no longer pull you in. They no longer control you. The more you simply observe them without reacting, the more they fade into the background. The breath, too, becomes your anchor. With each inhale, you return to the present moment. With each exhale, you release what no longer serves you. This is the beauty of mindfulness. It is not about controlling your thoughts, but about observing them with a gentle awareness. It is not about suppressing your feelings, but about allowing them to be without judgment. Just as the clouds float across the sky without attachment, so too Can your thoughts float through your mind without being held onto? This is the freedom that comes with mindfulness. The freedom to let go. The freedom to be present without the need to change anything. You may still feel a sense of restlessness, a sense of desire, a sense of wanting to fix something. But in this moment, know that you don't need to do anything. You are already enough. You are already whole. The practice of mindfulness is not about striving for perfection, but about being at peace with what is. You are not your thoughts, your emotions, or your desires. You are the observer, the witness, the one who sees without judgment. And in this space, you can rest. Rest is not something you must achieve, something you must force. It is not a goal to be reached. Rest is simply a return to the present moment, a return to the peace that lies beneath all of the noise and distractions. It is a return to yourself. And as you rest, you create the conditions for sleep to come naturally. Sleep is not something you chase. It is something that finds you when you stop trying to control it. The more you let go of your attachment to your thoughts, the more the mind becomes still. The more you let go of your attachment to outcomes, the more the body can relax. And in that stillness, in that relaxation, sleep comes easily. Sleep is the natural byproduct of letting go. When you stop grasping for it, when you stop striving for it, sleep comes in its own time effortlessly. And as sleep comes, you will find that it is not just a physical rest, but a mental and emotional one as well. In the deep rest of sleep, the body heals, the mind calms, and the heart softens. This is the wisdom of Zen, the ability to rest not only in the body, but in the mind and heart as well. True rest comes when we stop resisting, when we stop fighting against the flow of life. Sleep is a return to the natural rhythm of being, a return to the quiet peace that is always present within you. As you lie here resting, know that you are not alone. You are part of the great flow of life, the great flow of the universe, and in that flow, there is no need to control, no need to grasp, no need to hold on to anything. Everything moves naturally. Everything shifts with ease, and everything is as it should be. You are exactly where you need to be right now, and in this moment, you are enough. You don't need to change anything. You don't need to fix anything. You don't need to make anything happen. Just be. Just rest. Just breathe. In this moment, everything is perfect just as it is. And as you rest in this perfection, sleep will come to you effortlessly, naturally, as a quiet, peaceful presence. Let go of the need to chase, the need to strive, the need to control. Simply allow yourself to be. And in that being, sleep will come. This is the gift of mindfulness, the ability to rest in the present moment, to be fully present, without attachment, without desire, without expectation. Just rest, and sleep will come to you as a natural and peaceful unfolding. As you continue to settle into this stillness, you may notice that the longer you allow yourself to simply be, the deeper the relaxation becomes. The mind, which once chased thoughts, now drifts more gently, and the body, which once held tension, now begins to soften. This is the natural rhythm of relaxation, a rhythm that is always present even when we are unaware of it. In Zen, we are taught to return to the present moment again and again. The mind will wander. The body may tense, but each time we return, it is not about perfection, but about practice. In this moment, there is nothing you need to fix, nothing you need to do. You are not broken. You are not incomplete. You are whole just as you are. The idea of fixing something often comes from a place of attachment. We think that we are incomplete without something, that we are not enough as we are. But the truth is, you are already whole. You are not defined by your thoughts, your worries, or your desires. You are the awareness in which all of these things arise. When you rest in this awareness, when you rest in the present moment, you begin to experience the deep peace that comes with knowing that you are already enough. The Zen teachings invite us to observe without judgment. We do not need to label our thoughts, to analyze them, or to hold on to them. We simply observe them, as they are like clouds passing through the sky. Thoughts come and go, but you remain. You are the sky, vast and unchanging, and your thoughts are like the clouds, constantly shifting and moving. When you stop identifying with your thoughts, when you stop clinging to them, you allow them to pass freely without attachment. This is the essence of mindfulness, the ability to notice what is happening without judgment, without grasping. This is how you begin to rest in the present moment. When you stop striving, stop controlling, stop judging. You allow yourself to relax, to soften, and to be at peace. This is the natural state of being. The more you practice this, the easier it becomes to let go of the tension that the mind and body create. When you allow your mind to settle, when you allow your body to soften, you open the door to rest. True rest is not found in trying to escape your thoughts, but in simply allowing them to be. When you stop fighting against them, they lose their power. You no longer feel the need to hold on to them, to analyze them, or to fix them. They simply come and go, like waves on the ocean, and you remain in the stillness of the deep waters beneath. As you lie here breathing gently, allow yourself to soften even more. Let go of any last remnants of tension, any last traces of control. You do not need to hold on to anything. You do not need to fix anything. You are enough as you are. Allow the body to sink deeper into the bed, allowing the surface beneath you to support you completely. The body is not meant to carry tension, to carry the weight of the world. The body is meant to rest, to renew, to heal. When you let go of the burden of stress and worry, you allow the body to do what it does best, restore itself. Each breath you take is a reminder of your body's ability to heal, to restore, and to rejuvenate. Breathe deeply, and with each exhale, imagine that you are releasing the last bit of tension in your body. Feel your body becoming lighter, more relaxed. The tension that once held you so tightly begins to melt away, and you become more and more at ease. You are not just relaxing your muscles. You are relaxing your mind, your heart, and your entire being. You are creating the space for deep, peaceful rest. This is the gift of mindfulness, the ability to let go, to release the need to control, to fix, to change. And in that release, you create the space for peace to enter. Rest is not a destination. It is not a place you reach after a long struggle. Rest is the natural state of being when we stop resisting, when we stop striving, when we stop fighting against what is. The more you let go, the more you allow yourself to simply be, the deeper the rest becomes. Let go of the need to hold on to anything. Let go of the need to chase after sleep. Just be. And sleep will find you, as it always does, when you stop running from it. There is nothing more you need to do. Just be present. Just breathe. And just rest. In this moment, everything is as it should be. You are enough. You are complete. You do not need to do anything to earn your rest. You simply need to allow it. So tonight, let go of the pressure to control, to fix, or to achieve. Let go of the desire to be somewhere else, to be someone else, to be something else. Just rest. Just be. In this moment, there is nothing more you need to do. Nothing more you need to change. You are already whole, already complete. Just let go, and sleep will come. As you lie here gently breathing, it becomes apparent that the very act of rest is not something to achieve or force, but something to receive, to allow. It is not something that comes to you because you have done something, but because you have stopped doing. When you cease to chase after sleep, when you stop grasping for peace, it naturally arrives, just like the gentle arrival of nightfall after a long day. Sleep in this sense is not an external thing. It is the return to the calmness that resides within you, always waiting, always available beneath the surface of your mind. In Zen, the practice of Zazen sitting meditation teaches us that peace is not something to seek, but something to recognize. It is already here in the quiet moments, in the spaces between thoughts, in the stillness of being. When you stop searching, you begin to notice the peace that is already with you. You are not separate from it. You are it. The more you can rest in the present moment, without seeking anything or trying to change anything, the more deeply you can relax. The restless mind, the racing thoughts, the anxiety of not enough or what if are the barriers that keep you from the rest you seek. But when you simply observe these thoughts without identifying with them, you create the space for peace to enter. You no longer need to control your thoughts, to fix your emotions, to control the outcome of your life. You are simply here, existing, breathing being. And in that being, rest comes. As the breath flows in and out, feel the gentle rhythm, the natural ebb and flow of life. With each exhale, release any remaining tension. Let go of the grip you hold on the world and allow yourself to simply exist. The desire to fix or control, to change or perfect, is the root of restlessness. It is the mind's compulsion to make sense of things, to hold on to things, to build and achieve. But rest, real rest, is born from the willingness to let go, to surrender to what is just as the tide surrenders to the shore. In Zen, this surrender is not a sign of weakness, but of wisdom. It is the recognition that there is nothing to prove, nothing to achieve. You are whole and complete exactly as you are. In this moment, there is no need for perfection. There is no need to chase after anything. You are already in the presence of the calmness you seek. Just let it be. The simple act of surrender, of releasing the need to control, allows sleep to naturally enter. It is not something to be forced, but something to be allowed. Sleep, like the deep peace you seek, arrives not when you chase it, but when you stop trying to make it happen. The mind, like the surface of the water, may be stirred by thoughts, but beneath it lies the stillness that is always present. It does not require effort to be still. It simply requires awareness, presence, and surrender. As you breathe, allow yourself to sink deeper into the awareness of your body, the rhythm of your breath, the stillness of your being. Let go of any last remaining tension in your body. Let go of the thoughts that still swirl in your mind. You do not need to chase them, analyze them, or control them. Simply observe them and allow them to pass by. The more you allow yourself to rest in this awareness, the more naturally sleep will come. Just as the ocean waves eventually become calm, so too will the mind become still when you stop disturbing it with the need to control. This is the gift of mindfulness. It is the ability to notice what is happening without judgment, without attachment, without striving. It is the practice of letting go of the need to hold on to anything. Tonight, let go of the need to fix, to control, to change. Let go of the desire to make everything perfect, to achieve some ideal of rest. Sleep is not a reward. It is a natural state that arises when you cease to fight against it. You are not trying to earn your sleep. You are simply allowing it to come. In this moment, there is nothing more to do. You are enough. You are complete. Just rest. Let go of any expectations you have about how you should be feeling, what you should be doing, or how you should be sleeping. Allow yourself to rest in the simplicity of just being. In that simplicity, sleep will find you, not because you forced it, but because you allowed it to come in its own time. You are the sky, and the thoughts are the clouds. They will pass. You are the ocean, and the waves are the emotions and distractions. They will settle. In the deep rest of sleep, you will find that you are not separate from the peace you seek. You are not separate from the stillness. You are already at rest. Tonight, as you lie here, allow yourself to rest in the presence of the moment. Let go of the tension, the striving, and the need to control. You are exactly where you need to be. And in this moment, you are enough. Sleep will come when it is ready. Trust in that. Trust that you do not need to make it happen. You only need to allow it. Let go, and sleep will find you. In the quiet of the night, there may still be a lingering tension, a subtle pull of the mind towards the past or future. It's natural, even in the calmest moments, to feel the pull of the thoughts that are always seeking answers, resolutions, or assurances. But as you lie here, gently breathing, know that there is no need to solve anything in this moment. There is no need to figure out what comes next. The beauty of Zen is its invitation to rest in the present moment without any demands or expectations. Sleep like peace is not something you strive for. It is something you allow. You do not need to force yourself into sleep to make it happen or demand it arrive at a certain time. Sleep is not a reward for your efforts, nor is it a goal that you must reach. It is a natural state, a state of surrender that comes when you stop resisting. Just as the sun sets without you needing to control it, so too does sleep arrive naturally when the conditions are right. The more you let go of your need to control the process of sleep, the more you allow yourself to soften into it. The mind may still wander, but that is not something you need to fight against. Let it wander. Let it be. Simply observe it without attachment, without judgment, without the need to change anything. The mind will continue to function as it always does, but you do not need to identify with it. You are the awareness in which these thoughts arise and pass. And in that awareness, you can rest. There is no need to do anything in this moment. You don't need to change your thoughts, your body, or your state of being. You are already whole exactly as you are. The only thing you need to do is allow yourself to relax, to rest, to surrender to the present moment. This is not about making yourself perfect or fixing something that is broken. It's about allowing yourself to be exactly as you are right now. You are enough. The Zen teachings remind us that we are already complete, already whole. We do not need to seek out rest, happiness, or peace. These things are always with us, but we often look for them outside of ourselves. We search for them in our achievements, in our relationships, in our goals. But true peace, true rest, is not something external. It is something that resides within us, in the quiet spaces of the present moment. When you stop seeking it, you begin to notice it. You begin to feel the stillness that has always been there beneath the surface of your thoughts, beneath the surface of your desires. This is where rest resides. This is where sleep comes. It is not in the perfect conditions, in the perfect mind, or in the perfect body. It is simply in being. As you breathe, allow yourself to soften further. There is nothing to hold on to. There is nothing to force, just rest. Allow yourself to sink deeper into the bed, into the space of stillness that surrounds you. You are supported by the earth beneath you. You are held by the present moment. And in this holding, you can surrender. You can relax. You can rest. There is no hurry. There is no need to rush. Sleep will come when it is ready in its own time. Trust that. Trust in the natural flow of life. Trust that you do not need to make sleep happen. You only need to allow it. Let go of the thoughts, the worries, the to-do lists. Let them drift away like leaves in the wind. They are not yours to hold. You do not need to carry them anymore. In this moment, you are free. You are free to rest. The practice of Zen teaches us to let go of attachment to release the grip we have on the world around us. When we let go of our attachment to the need for things to be different, we can rest in the peace of the present moment. And when we rest in that peace, sleep follows naturally. You do not need to force it. You simply need to allow it to come. The thoughts may still rise, but they do not need to be followed. The body may still hold tension, but it can be softened little by little with each breath. The mind may still reach for something, but you do not need to hold on. Just be. Just breathe. Sleep will find you when you allow it. Trust in that. And trust that in this moment, There is nothing more you need to do. You are enough. You are whole. You are already in the perfect place to rest. Let go. Let yourself drift gently into the peaceful stillness that is always present. You are the sky, vast and open. You are the ocean, calm and deep. The thoughts, the worries, the distractions, they are the clouds and the waves. They will pass, and as they pass, you will remain in the stillness, in the peace, in the rest that is always there. Just allow yourself to rest. There is nothing more to do, nothing more to fix, nothing more to achieve. Just be, and sleep will come to you effortlessly. As you continue to rest here in the stillness of the moment, you may begin to notice how your mind, once so busy, is now slowing. The thoughts that once swirled around like a storm are now fading, drifting away like smoke in the wind. There is no need to force this process. It happens naturally when you stop clinging to the thoughts, when you stop chasing after them. The more you allow your mind to rest, the more the thoughts begin to fade. This is the beauty of mindfulness, the ability to notice your thoughts without becoming entangled in them. Just as a leaf falls from a tree and drifts with the breeze, so too can your thoughts drift by without holding on to them, without clinging to them. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness in which these thoughts arise and pass. In this awareness, you are free. You are free to simply be. The mind will continue to generate thoughts as it always does, but you do not need to identify with them. You do not need to hold on to them. They are just clouds passing through the sky of your mind, moving on their own without needing your attention. And as you let go of your attachment to these thoughts, you create space for something else, peace. Peace that arises not from the absence of thoughts, but from the ability to observe them without becoming attached to them. Just as a river flows without being disturbed by the rocks in its path, so too can your mind flow undisturbed by the thoughts that arise. In Zen, there is a teaching that reminds us the mind is like a mirror. It reflects everything, but does not cling to anything. Just as a mirror reflects everything that comes before it, light, shadow, colors, shapes without holding on to any one image, so too does your mind reflect the thoughts that arise without becoming attached to them. This is the practice of non-attachment. You do not need to control your thoughts. You simply need to notice them and let them go. This is the key to rest, the ability to release attachment. When you stop identifying with your thoughts, when you stop trying to control them, sleep comes naturally. Sleep is not something you chase, not something you force. It is something you allow, something you surrender to. Just as the night falls, without effort, sleep enters when you stop striving for it. Tonight, as you lie here, allow yourself to be in the present moment without the need to change anything. Release the desire to fix, to solve, to control. You do not need to control your thoughts, your emotions, or your body. You simply need to allow them to be. The more you let go, the more your mind can settle. The more you allow your body to soften, the more deeply you will rest. This is the wisdom of Zen. Peace is not found in the absence of thoughts, but in the ability to rest in the present moment without attachment. Just as the sky does not try to hold on to the clouds, you do not need to hold on to your thoughts. You simply need to allow them to come and go. The more you practice this, the more you will find that sleep comes effortlessly. It is not a goal to be reached, but a natural state of being that arises when you stop forcing it. You are already in the perfect state to rest. The body knows how to relax, the mind knows how to settle, and the heart knows how to soften. All that is required is your willingness to let go. When you stop striving, you open the door for sleep to come. It will come when the time is right, just as the tide comes in when the moon pulls it. Sleep does not arrive on your terms. It arrives when you stop trying to control it, when you stop forcing it. The more you resist sleep, the further it will slip away. But when you allow yourself to rest, to soften, to let go, sleep will find you. And in that rest, your body will heal, your mind will quiet, and your heart will find peace. Rest in the knowing that you do not need to do anything to earn your sleep. You are worthy of rest, just as you are. Tonight, allow yourself to let go of everything that has been weighing on you. Release the need to hold onto your worries, your fears, your thoughts. Let them pass by, like clouds in the sky. You do not need to hold on to them. You are not defined by them. Just as the clouds come and go, so do your thoughts. You are the sky, vast and unchanging. And in that vastness, peace is always available. Just breathe, just be. Sleep will come, and when it does, it will bring the deep peace you have been seeking. You do not need to chase it. You only need to allow it to come. Trust in that. Let go and rest in the quiet knowing that you are already enough exactly as you are. Your mind, your body, your heart, they all know how to rest. Allow them to do so. Allow sleep to come just as the night comes after the day. It is natural, it is inevitable, and it is yours to receive. In the quietude of the night, as you rest, something profound begins to settle. It is not forceful, not dramatic, but gentle, like a soft wind that flows through an open window. You may begin to sense the peace that comes when you stop striving, when you cease to hold on to any expectations. The practice of Zen teaches us that true peace is not something we create, but something we simply allow. It is already within us, beneath the layers of thought, desire, and attachment. When we let go of the need to control, to fix, or to achieve, we create space for this inner peace to emerge. The same is true for sleep. Sleep is not something you have to chase or force. It is a natural state, an unfolding, a return to balance. It comes when you stop resisting, when you stop pushing, when you simply allow yourself to be. You do not need to control your sleep, just as you do not need to control your thoughts. When you allow your thoughts to come and go without clinging to them, they will begin to lose their power over you. The more you let go, the more naturally sleep will find you. It is in this letting go that true rest can be experienced. The mind may try to convince you that sleep is something you need to work for, that you need to earn rest, but that is not the case. Rest comes to you not because you strive for it, but because you allow it to. Just as the night comes without effort, so does sleep. And in this state of surrender, you allow yourself to rest deeply. You no longer need to judge the quality of your sleep or compare it to anything else. You no longer need to measure it or determine its worth. You simply let it be. Rest is not a destination, but a state of being. It is the natural state when you stop resisting and simply soften into the present moment. The more you let go of your attachment to sleep, the more sleep becomes a peaceful, effortless arrival. Tonight, let go of the need to control your rest. Let go of any expectations, any worries, or any judgments about the quality of your sleep. Allow yourself to surrender fully to the present moment. With each breath, feel the softness, the stillness, and the peace that begins to flow through you. Allow your body to sink deeper into the bed, supported by the earth beneath you. Allow your breath to slow and deepen. Let the tension in your body release. There is nothing to hold on to. There is nothing to fix. There is no need to force rest, to chase sleep, or to manipulate the process. Just be. Just breathe. Just rest. The wisdom of Zen invites us to see that we are already enough as we are. We do not need to strive for perfection. We do not need to achieve anything to be worthy of rest. You are enough exactly as you are, and sleep is your birthright. When you stop struggling, when you stop trying to make everything perfect, rest will come. When you stop trying to change, what is sleep will find its way to you. Just as the river flows naturally, without force or effort, sleep will come when you stop fighting against it. There is a great peace in knowing that you do not need to make anything happen. You do not need to control or force your sleep. You only need to allow it. This is true for all things in life. When you stop chasing, when you stop striving, the very things you seek will naturally come to you. Sleep is one of those things. It is not something to be achieved. It is something to be allowed. It is a return to balance, to wholeness, to peace. And as you rest, allow yourself to release any remaining tension in your body. Imagine each muscle in your body softening and letting go. Let go of the tension in your shoulders, your jaw, your hands, your legs. Allow your body to completely relax, feeling the weight of the world melt away with each exhale. Allow your mind to quiet. It may still try to grasp at thoughts, but simply allow them to pass. You are the observer. You are the sky. And your thoughts are like clouds coming and going. You do not need to hold on to any of them. Let them drift by without attachment. Allow yourself to return to the stillness of the present moment. The more you return to this stillness, the more naturally sleep will follow. It is in this surrender that peace is found. The peace you seek does not lie in the absence of thoughts or in the absence of activity. It lies in the acceptance of what is in the ability to be with yourself exactly as you are. Tonight, release any expectations you have about sleep. Release the need to fix your rest to make it perfect. Allow yourself to simply be. And in that being, sleep will find you, just as peace will find you when you stop resisting. There is nothing you need to change. There is nothing you need to do. You are already enough exactly as you are. As you rest, Let go of all the struggles, all the burdens you have carried. Allow your body to relax, your mind to soften, and your heart to be at ease. In this moment, you are whole, you are at peace, and sleep will come when you allow it to. It is not something to chase. It is something to embrace. Let go, relax, and rest. As you continue to rest in the stillness of the moment, you may begin to feel a subtle shift. It is as if your body is softening even further. Your thoughts are drifting more gently, and the very space around you feels more expansive, more peaceful. This is the magic of surrendering. When you let go of the need to control, the peace you seek naturally unfolds. There is no need to rush, no need to force anything to happen. You do not need to be anywhere other than where you are right here in this moment. The essence of Zen is the ability to simply be. You do not need to perform or strive. You do not need to achieve rest. Rest comes when you stop trying to manipulate it, when you stop trying to perfect it, when you allow the body, the mind, and the heart to return to their natural state of peace. This peace is always present beneath the surface of your thoughts, beneath the surface of your desires. You are not separate from it. You are it. The mind will sometimes try to convince you that you need to do something in order to be at rest. It will remind you of things you need to fix, things you need to achieve, things that have yet to be done. But this is the nature of the mind. It is constantly moving, constantly searching, constantly reaching for something else. But sleep-like peace is not something you reach for, it is something you allow. Just as the sky does not need to do anything to be the sky, so, too, do you not need to do anything to be yourself to rest to sleep. Your true nature is always here, always present, always available to you. Sleep is not a destination. It is not something to be earned or achieved. It is a return to your natural state, a return to the present moment, a return to peace. In this moment, there is nothing to chase, nothing to fix, nothing to improve. There is only this moment, and in this moment, you are already at rest. As you continue to breathe, allow yourself to soften even more. Let go of the tension you may still be holding on to, even if it feels subtle. Let go of any last remnants of control. Release your grip on the need to do, to strive to achieve. You do not need to be anyone other than who you are right now. You are already whole. You are enough. And in this acceptance, sleep comes. It enters naturally, effortlessly, like the tide coming to the shore. You do not need to force it, chase it, or demand it. Sleep will come in its own time. And when it does, it will come. Not because you have forced it, but because you have allowed it. You are the space in which sleep can arise. The more you let go, the more you release the need to control or manipulate the process, the deeper your relaxation becomes. Sleep is not a goal to be attained, but a state to be received. And when you allow that state to enter, you will find that it arrives gently like a calm breeze that settles over you. You may still hear the whispers of thoughts or feel the subtle stirrings of your body. But in this space of awareness, you are not disturbed by them. They simply come and go. And as they come and go, you remain still peaceful and present. This is the essence of rest, the ability to let go of everything that is not this moment, the ability to release everything that pulls you away from the present, from the peace that lies beneath the surface. The more you allow yourself to let go, the more you sink into this space of rest. There is nothing to do. There is nothing to change. There is nothing to prove. Just breathe. Just rest. Just be. This is the path of sleep, the path of Zen. It is not a path of striving or effort. It is a path of surrender, of releasing, of letting go. And when you allow yourself to surrender, to soften, to rest, sleep will come. It will find you, not because you are perfect, but because you are present. And in that presence, sleep naturally arrives. The mind may still wander. The body may still hold tension. But in this moment, you are not fighting against it. You are simply allowing it to be. You are simply resting in the awareness of the present moment. In this awareness, there is no struggle, no effort. There is only peace. And in this peace, sleep will find you. You do not need to chase after it. You do not need to force it. You only need to allow it to come. As you rest in the stillness, feel the deep peace that surrounds you. Let go of the tension in your body, the thoughts in your mind, the desires in your heart. Simply be. And as you are, sleep will come to you gently, peacefully, naturally. This is the gift of surrender, the gift of releasing control, the gift of simply being. And in this state, you will find rest, deep, peaceful, restorative sleep. In the calm of the night, as you lie here breathing slowly, you might notice that everything feels just a little quieter now. It's as if the world itself has softened, as if time has slowed just enough for you to experience its true essence. There is a sense of stillness, a peace that wasn't there before. It's not loud or forceful, not demanding your attention, but simply present, like the quiet hum of the earth beneath you. This peace is not something you create, but something you allow. Just as a flower opens naturally to the light, you too open to the stillness within. In the teachings of Zen, we are reminded that we do not need to strive to be at peace. Peace is not something to be chased or earned. It is the natural state of being. It is already within you, beneath the layers of distraction, beneath the noise of your thoughts and desires. When you stop resisting, when you stop trying to make peace happen, it arrives effortlessly. Peace is always present, but it can only be experienced when you let go of the need to control, to fix, to perfect. Sleep, too, is not something you need to chase. It, like peace, is a natural state that you return to when you stop struggling, when you stop forcing it. The mind will always try to pull you in different directions with its desires, its anxieties, its worries. It is part of being human. But you are not your thoughts. You are the awareness in which those thoughts arise. The key to rest and to sleep is recognizing that you are not the thoughts in your mind. You are the observer, the witness, the one who notices. The thoughts will come and go, but they do not define you. And when you recognize this, you begin to rest more deeply, more completely, because you stop identifying with the thoughts that arise. You allow them to pass through without attachment, without judgment. Just like clouds drifting across the sky, your thoughts come and go. And you, The sky remain unchanged, vast and peaceful. In this moment, you do not need to do anything. You do not need to fix, control, or solve. You do not need to achieve anything, nor do you need to be anyone other than who you already are. Just be. Rest. You are enough. The wisdom of Zen teaches us that true peace is found in the present moment. It is not something to be chased, nor is it something that can be found in the past or future. It is found here now in the breath, in the stillness, in the space between thoughts. When you stop trying to control everything, you begin to experience the peace that has always been within you. Sleep is not something you chase. It is something you allow. Just as the night comes after the day, without effort, so too does sleep come when you stop trying to force it. In the stillness of this moment, there is nothing you need to change, nothing you need to fix, nothing you need to prove. Just let go. Release the need to control, the need to chase, the need to strive. The more you let go of these desires, the deeper the peace becomes. And in that peace, sleep enters effortlessly. You may feel the thoughts of the day still lingering in your mind. Perhaps you can hear them like whispers in the background, but they no longer have the power to disturb you. You no longer feel the need to engage with them. You simply observe them, and in that observation, they begin to fade away. You are not fighting against them. You are simply letting them be, allowing them to come and go. You are the sky, and they are the clouds. You do not need to chase the clouds away. You do not need to hold on to them. They will move on, and so will your thoughts. Sleep comes when you stop struggling, when you stop trying to control your mind, your body, your world, when you stop resisting what is and simply allow yourself to be. You are not your thoughts. You are not your worries. You are not your fears. You are the awareness in which all of these things arise. And when you rest in that awareness, sleep finds you naturally. In this moment, there is no rush. There is no need to push, to strive to achieve. You are already enough. You are already whole. You are already at rest. The more you practice this letting go, the easier it becomes. The more you allow yourself to sink into the present moment, the deeper your rest becomes. There is no need to force sleep. There is no need to chase it. It comes when you stop fighting against it. It comes when you surrender to the moment, when you trust that the body, the mind, and the heart know how to rest. In the natural rhythm of life, rest is not something that is earned. It is something that flows to you when the conditions are right. And the conditions for sleep are simple presence, stillness, and surrender. Tonight, let go of the need to control. Let go of the thoughts that may still be lingering in your mind. Let go of the tension in your body. You do not need to hold on to anything. Just breathe. Just rest. Allow yourself to sink into the peace that is already here. Allow sleep to find you naturally, effortlessly. It will come when you stop chasing it. It will come when you allow it to. The beauty of this moment is that you do not have to do anything. There is no need for effort, no need for striving. You are already enough just as you are. Sleep is already here in the stillness, in the peace, in the present moment. All you need to do is allow it. Let go. and rest. As you rest deeply in the quiet of this moment, you may begin to notice something profound beginning to unfold inside you. It is a subtle shift, almost imperceptible, but it carries with it a deep sense of peace. This peace, though it may have seemed distant or elusive before, begins to settle around you like a gentle blanket enveloping you in warmth and safety. There is no need to search for it, no need to strive for it. It simply appears when you stop fighting against it, when you stop trying to control or manipulate the process of rest, of sleep, of being. In Zen, we are taught to stop searching for peace outside of ourselves. The world around us may be filled with noise, distractions, and desires, but true peace does not come from external conditions. It is always within us, in the stillness, beneath the surface of the mind, in the space between thoughts, in the quiet moments of being. The key to experiencing this peace is not in achieving something, but in allowing it. Just as a tree does not need to strive to grow, you do not need to strive for rest. You simply need to allow yourself to return to your natural state, relaxed, present, peaceful. Sleep is a return to this state. It is not something you force or chase, but something you allow to happen. Just as the night comes after the day without effort, so too does sleep come when the time is right. You do not need to hurry it. You do not need to demand it. It will come when you stop trying to make it happen. In this moment, let go of the need to fix or control. Let go of the desire to rush or achieve. Allow yourself to simply be. In the stillness, you can sense the subtle rhythm of the body. It knows how to rest. It knows how to return to balance. Your body is constantly striving to return to its natural state, and in this moment, it invites you to relax, to soften, to release the weight of the world. There is nothing to carry right now. Everything can wait. You are here. You are enough. The breath continues to move in and out gently, without effort, guiding you deeper into relaxation. Feel the air entering your lungs, filling your body with life. And then, as you exhale, feel the release. With each breath, you are letting go more and more. You are allowing your body to soften your mind, to settle your heart to rest. In the same way, sleep comes naturally when you let go of the struggle. You no longer need to try to control the process. Sleep-like peace comes when you stop fighting against it. Your mind may still wander, but you can observe it without attachment. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness in which your thoughts arise. And just as clouds move across the sky without holding on to any one shape, so too can your thoughts move through your mind without holding on to them. You simply observe them. You let them be. You do not need to judge them, analyze them, or react to them. Just let them pass. You are the sky, and they are the clouds. They are not you. And as they drift by, you remain unchanged, still peaceful and present. The more you practice this, the easier it becomes to rest in the present moment. You no longer need to control the thoughts that arise. You simply allow them to come and go. Sleep follows naturally when you stop striving, when you stop resisting, When you release the need to control or manipulate the process, sleep comes effortlessly. It is not something to chase. It is something to allow. In this deep rest, you will begin to feel the release of tension throughout your body. The muscles that once held so tightly begin to soften. The weight of the world begins to melt away. The body, which often carries the burdens of the mind, now begins to rest, knowing that it is safe to let go. There is no need to carry these burdens anymore. In the stillness of this moment, you are free. You do not need to hold on to anything. There is nothing you need to fix, nothing you need to change. Just breathe. Just rest. The wisdom of Zen teaches us that we are not our thoughts, our bodies, or our emotions. We are the awareness in which all of these things arise and pass. In this awareness, there is no judgment, no attachment, no resistance. There is only peace. This peace is always present, even when we do not notice it. It is only when we stop seeking, stop trying to control, that we begin to experience it. Sleep is the same. It is not something to chase or manipulate. It is something that comes naturally when you let go. It comes when you allow your mind to quiet your body, to soften, and your heart to rest. Tonight, let go of any remaining thoughts of control, of striving, of perfection. Let go of any expectations about what sleep should be. Allow yourself to simply be. The body knows how to rest. The mind knows how to settle. The heart knows how to soften. When you stop trying to make it happen, when you stop resisting, rest comes, sleep comes, peace comes. The more you practice surrendering, the easier it becomes. The more you allow yourself to soften, to let go, the more naturally sleep will find you. Trust that. Trust in the process. Trust in your body's wisdom. You do not need to force sleep. You only need to create the space for it to enter. Let go. Let yourself relax completely. You are already enough. You are already whole. Just rest. Sleep will come when you allow it to. It is the natural state of being when you stop resisting, when you stop fighting, when you stop striving. Let go and rest will come. Let go and peace will find you. As you lie in stillness, your mind may begin to settle more deeply, gently, drifting towards the peace that has always been within you. It is not something to chase, not something to achieve. Peace is always present beneath the surface of your thoughts, beneath the noise of the mind. It is a natural state, a return to balance that happens when you let go of the need to control, to force to grasp. Tonight, as you rest, you can feel the shift happening within you. The body softens with each breath. The mind becomes quieter, more spacious. The worries and concerns that once seemed so urgent begin to lose their grip on you. You are no longer fighting against the current of your thoughts. You are simply letting them flow, letting them pass as if they are clouds floating by in the sky. You don't need to hold on to them. You don't need to engage with them. You are the observer. You are the sky, vast and open, and your thoughts are like the clouds. They come, they go, but you remain unchanged. In the teachings of Zen, there is a saying, "The mind is like a mirror. It reflects everything, but does not cling to anything." This is the essence of mindfulness. It is not about eliminating thoughts. but about noticing them without attaching to them. It is about observing the flow of thoughts without being swept away by them. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness in which they arise. And in this awareness, there is peace. Tonight, as you lie here, simply observe the thoughts that come and go. Do not try to push them away. Do not try to control them. Just let them be, like leaves drifting on a river. They will pass on their own, and as they pass, you will remain still peaceful and present. You may notice that as you let go of your attachment to your thoughts, your mind becomes quieter. You may notice that the more you surrender, the more the restlessness fades. The more you soften into the present moment, the more sleep will naturally find you. Just as the moon is reflected in the stillness of a pond, sleep will reflect the stillness of your mind. There is nothing you need to do to earn it. You only need to allow it to come. Sleep is not something you force. It is not something you chase. It is not something you achieve. Sleep is the natural result of releasing control, of surrendering to the present moment. Just as the tide rises and falls naturally, so does sleep come when the conditions are right. And the conditions are simple trust, surrender, and presence. Trust that sleep will come when you allow it to. Trust that the body, the mind, and the heart know how to rest. Trust that you do not need to control anything, but simply to allow the process to unfold. You are enough as you are. You do not need to perfect this moment, nor do you need to strive to make it any different than it is. The more you let go of your attachment to how things should be, the more peace you will find. The more you allow yourself to rest in this moment, the deeper your sleep will become. You are not trying to achieve rest. You are simply allowing yourself to experience it. Just as a flower opens naturally to the sun, you too open to the natural state of peace and rest that is already within you. You do not need to rush. There is no hurry. Everything will come in its own time. Sleep will come when the time is right, and when it does, it will bring deep peace and rejuvenation. It will come not because you have forced it, but because you have allowed it. So tonight, let go of any remaining tension in your body. Let go of the need to control your mind. Let go of the desire to make sleep happen. You are already in the perfect state to rest. Everything is as it should be. You are enough. Just let go. As you release the tension in your muscles, as you release the thoughts that rise in your mind, allow yourself to sink deeper into relaxation. Feel your body becoming lighter with each breath. Let your muscles soften, your heart slow, and your mind quiet. There is nothing you need to do, just be. Sleep will come when you stop striving, when you stop pushing against the natural flow of life. You don't need to make it happen. You only need to allow it. As you rest here in this moment, trust in the process. Trust that sleep will find you. Trust that you are already enough. Just be. Let go of all the striving, the worries, and the tension that have been with you throughout the day. You do not need to carry them any longer. Let them go and rest in the quiet peace that is always available to you. Sleep will come, not because you chased it, but because you allowed it to enter. You are the sky, and your thoughts are the clouds. They may come, but they will pass. And beneath it all, there is a deep stillness, a peace that never leaves. This is where sleep will find you, at rest, at peace, in the present moment. Just let go. Just breathe. And sleep will come. It is not something you need to force, not something you need to chase. It is already here, just waiting for you to release the grip you have on the world, on your thoughts, and on your fears. Let go, and sleep will find you. As you continue to rest, gently breathing, the awareness of your body, your breath, and the present moment becomes more pronounced. There is a subtle stillness that surrounds you. And as you allow yourself to soften further, you may begin to notice that your body is relaxing deeper with each breath. The body, which so often carries the weight of the world, is now releasing its burdens. Your shoulders, once held tight with tension, soften. The muscles in your back, once rigid with stress, unwind. The tightness in your jaw and face melts away. You are no longer holding on to anything. You are no longer carrying the weight of the past or the future. You are simply here in this moment, and in this moment, you are enough. This is the natural state of being, a state of peace, of relaxation, of rest. When you let go of the need to fix, control, or achieve, you allow yourself to return to this state. Sleep is not something you chase. It is a return to balance, to harmony, to the peace that resides beneath the surface of your mind. Sleep does not come when you force it, when you chase it, or when you strive for it. It comes when you stop resisting, when you release your need to control. Just as the tide ebbs and flows naturally, so does sleep arrive when the conditions are right. The key to experiencing this natural flow is surrender. It is the ability to let go of the need to hold on to anything. Just as the clouds move across the sky, without holding on to any one shape, your thoughts can move across your mind without you needing to cling to them. In the stillness, you can observe the thoughts that arise without attachment. They are simply passing by, like leaves drifting on the water. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness in which they arise. And in that awareness, you are free. Sleep comes when you allow it to. When you stop fighting against it. When you stop trying to control the process. Tonight, let go of the need to make sleep happen. You do not need to force it. You do not need to chase it. You simply need to allow it. Allow the thoughts to come and go. Allow the body to relax deeper with each breath. Allow the stillness to envelop you. There is nothing more to do. You do not need to strive for anything. Just rest. The mind may still try to grasp at thoughts, at worries, at the to-do lists of the day. But as you rest, simply notice them. Let them pass by without engaging with them. You are not the thoughts. You are the one who observes them. You are the awareness that notices them but does not attach to them. You are the sky, and your thoughts are the clouds. Let them float by without resistance. In the same way, sleep will come to you when you stop fighting it. It will come when you stop grasping for it. You do not need to chase after it. Just rest, just be. The more you let go, the deeper the relaxation becomes. The more you allow yourself to soften, the more naturally sleep will find you. Sleep is not something you must achieve. It is something you allow to happen. When you stop fighting against your thoughts, your desires, your emotions, you create the space for sleep to enter. Sleep is not earned. It is not something you deserve or must achieve. It is a return to your natural state, and when you stop resisting it, it will find you. You do not need to change anything about yourself to sleep well. You do not need to control the thoughts that arise or the feelings that surface. You simply need to let go. Let go of the need to fix. Let go of the need to control. Let go of the need to prove anything. You are enough, just as you are. In the stillness of this moment, you are already at peace. The more you let go of your attachment to your thoughts, to your emotions, and to your desires, the more naturally peace will unfold. And in that peace, sleep will follow. You do not need to earn rest. It is already available to you. All you need to do is stop fighting against it. Just breathe. Just rest. The more you let go of the desire to control, the more you will find that sleep arrives naturally, effortlessly. It is not something you must force. It is something that comes when the conditions are right. And the conditions are simple surrender, acceptance, and presence. When you are fully present, when you surrender to the present moment, sleep finds you. The mind may still race. The body may still feel restless. But when you allow them to simply be without engaging, they lose their power over you. You no longer need to chase sleep because you have already made space for it. You have already made space for rest. Tonight, let go of all the expectations you have about what sleep should look like. Let go of the pressure to perfect your rest. Allow yourself to simply be. Let go of the need to control your thoughts, your body, or your mind. Just allow them to be. Let them pass like clouds without judgment or attachment. You are the sky, and everything else is just a passing cloud. Rest in that stillness. Sleep will come when you stop fighting. Sleep will come when you stop resisting. Trust in that. Trust that you are enough just as you are. Allow sleep to come gently, effortlessly, as you rest in the stillness of the present moment. As you rest deeper, perhaps you begin to feel the subtle but profound shift that comes with letting go. The mind, so often racing with endless thoughts, is now beginning to quiet, gently drifting away from the constant demands of the day. The body, once tense with stress, is starting to feel lighter, more at ease. In this moment, you may notice something else as well. There is no need to rush. There is no need to make sleep happen. Sleep is not a goal to be chased or a reward to be earned. It is simply a return to your natural state, a return to balance, peace, and rest. When you allow yourself to let go of the desire to control, to manipulate, to force sleep, begins to unfold naturally. Just as a flower does not strive to bloom, but opens in its own time, so too does sleep come when you cease to chase it. The practice of Zen teaches us that we do not need to strive for peace or rest. These things are already within us. They are always present, hidden beneath the surface of our thoughts and desires. Peace is the natural state of being, and sleep is a return to that state. It is not something to be achieved. It is something to be allowed. Tonight, as you lie here resting, notice that there is nothing you need to do. Nothing you need to fix. Nothing you need to change. The world outside may continue, but in this moment, you can allow yourself to simply be. There is no pressure to accomplish anything. There is no need to perform or strive. You are enough exactly as you are. Let go of the need to hold on to the thoughts that rise, the emotions that stir, the worries that linger. Just observe them. Notice them without attaching to them. They are like waves on the surface of the ocean. They come and they go. But beneath the surface, the ocean remains still peaceful and expansive. You are the ocean. You are not the waves. You are the sky. You are not the clouds. And just as the clouds pass through the sky, your thoughts and feelings will pass through your mind, but they do not define you. When you release your grip on them, when you stop chasing them, they lose their power over you. You no longer need to engage with them. They are just passing phenomena, and you are the awareness that observes them. This is the beauty of mindfulness. It is not about making the mind empty, but about learning to observe the mind without attachment. It is not about suppressing thoughts or feelings, but about letting them be without becoming identified with them. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness in which they arise. And when you rest in that awareness, you begin to experience a deeper sense of peace. Sleep comes when you allow this peace to settle. It is not something to chase, not something to force, but something to allow. When you let go of the tension in your body, when you let go of the desires and the worries, sleep finds its way to you. It will come in its own time, in its own rhythm, just as the tide comes and goes with the pull of the moon. You do not need to push it. You do not need to force it. You only need to create the conditions for it to come. And those conditions are simple: surrender, acceptance, and presence. The more you allow yourself to surrender, to accept the present moment as it is, the more naturally peace and sleep will find you. Just as the night comes, after the day sleep comes, when you cease striving, when you release the need to control. In this moment, you are enough. You do not need to be anything more, do anything more, or achieve anything more. Just rest. Just be. The body knows how to rest. The mind knows how to quiet. And when you trust in that, when you allow your mind to settle, you open the door to rest. Sleep enters naturally, without effort, when the mind is no longer racing, when the body is no longer tense. You do not need to force sleep to come. You only need to release the resistance to it. Just as the river flows gently to the sea, sleep will flow to you when you stop trying to control it. The more you surrender, the more peaceful your sleep becomes. The more you trust, the more deeply you rest. You are already in the perfect state to sleep. Your body knows how to relax. Your mind knows how to settle, and your heart knows how to soften. You only need to let go and trust the process. As you continue to breathe, feel the weight of the day lifting from your shoulders. With each exhale, let go of the tension in your body. Feel the muscles in your body soften one by one, as if the breath is carrying away the tension, leaving you lighter and more at ease. There is no need to hold on to anything. There is no need to carry the burdens of the day or the worries of tomorrow. In this moment, you are free. You are at peace. Let go of the desire to control your thoughts. Let go of the need to fix or change anything. Just breathe. Just be. And as you rest in the present moment, sleep will come naturally. You are not chasing it. You are simply allowing it. You are creating the space for it. Sleep will find you when you release the need to chase it. Just as the sun sets naturally after the day, sleep comes when you stop resisting. In this moment, there is nothing more to do. There is nothing more to be. Just rest. Just breathe. Just allow sleep to find you. In the stillness, you are enough. In this peace, sleep is already here waiting for you to receive it. Trust that you do not need to chase after it. You only need to rest in the moment and allow it to unfold. As you continue to rest deeply in this stillness, it becomes clear that sleep is not something to chase, not something to force. It is not a destination to arrive at, nor a goal to achieve. Sleep, like peace, is a natural state that arises when you stop fighting against it. When you release the tension that you've held on to, when you allow yourself to be as you are. The more you allow yourself to relax, the more you realize that you do not need to control the process of rest. You do not need to manipulate your thoughts, your body, or the unfolding of your night. You simply need to surrender to what is already here. The wisdom of Zen teaches us that rest is not something to be worked for, something to be earned, or something that you must strive to attain. Rest is the natural state of the mind and body when they are allowed to return to their natural rhythm, when they are no longer entangled in the struggles of the day. The more you try to force rest, the further away it feels. But when you release your desire to control it, it finds its way to you effortlessly. This is not a passive act. It is the practice of mindfulness, the act of being present without judgment or resistance. When you stop trying to manipulate your thoughts, when you stop reacting to the sensations in your body, you allow them to simply be. The more you let go, the deeper the peace becomes. This peace, this stillness, is not something outside of you. It is always within you, beneath the layers of thought, beneath the distractions, beneath the noise. When you let go of the need to control your experience, you return to this peace. In the practice of Zen, we are taught to just be, to simply rest in the present moment without the need for anything to change. The mind will continue to generate thoughts, and the body may still feel restless at times, but these things do not define you. They are passing phenomena like clouds in the sky. And you are the sky itself, vast, open, and unaffected by what passes through it. In this moment, you do not need to engage with the thoughts that arise. You do not need to fix them, analyze them, or chase after them. You are the observer. You are the witness to these thoughts, but you are not defined by them. The more you practice observing without attachment, the more naturally your mind begins to quiet. Thoughts become less persistent, less urgent, because you are no longer reacting to them. You are simply observing. And in that observation, you begin to experience the stillness that is always present beneath the surface. Sleep is a natural byproduct of this stillness. When you stop struggling with your thoughts, your worries, and your desires, you create the conditions for sleep. to naturally find its way to you. Sleep, like peace, is not something you force. It is a state of being that comes when you allow it. You do not need to chase it, grasp for it, or make it happen. It will come when you stop resisting. As you continue to rest, feel the softening of the body. With each breath, the muscles that once held tension begin to release. The body knows how to relax. It knows how to settle, how to rest, if only you stop holding on. Sleep is not something to strive for. It is something to allow. Allow yourself to relax. Allow the breath to move freely in and out of the body. Allow your mind to wander, but don't hold on to any of the thoughts that arise. Let them pass by, like leaves floating down a river. They come and go, but you remain unchanged, unaffected by their presence. The more you practice letting go of your attachment to thoughts, the more naturally sleep arrives. When you stop chasing after it, when you stop grasping for it, sleep becomes an effortless experience. It is not something you must achieve. It is something you simply allow. And in that, allowing sleep comes naturally, like the gentle unfolding of the night sky. In this moment, there is no need to change anything. There is no need to fix anything. You are already enough just as you are. You do not need to prove anything. You do not need to make yourself worthy of rest. You are worthy simply because you exist. The more you trust in this, the deeper your relaxation becomes. The more you trust in the natural rhythm of your body, the more naturally sleep will follow. The body knows how to rest. The mind knows how to quiet. All you need to do is allow it. Just as the ocean knows how to flow without force, so too does sleep enter when you stop resisting. The more you allow yourself to soften, to release, the deeper you will rest. This is the nature of sleep. It is not something you control. It is something you allow to happen. As you breathe, feel the space that begins to open within you. You are no longer holding on to anything. You are no longer struggling to make sleep happen. You are simply here in this moment, resting, breathing, and allowing sleep to find you. Trust that it will come when the time is right. Trust that you are already in the perfect state for it. You do not need to force sleep. You do not need to chase it. You only need to relax, to release, to surrender. And in that surrender, sleep will find you gently, quietly, and effortlessly. Let go of everything that you have been holding on to. Let go of the need to control. Let go of the need to achieve. Just rest. Just breathe, and sleep will come to you. As you continue to rest, drifting deeper into the peace of the moment, a realization begins to settle in. This peace, this stillness, is not something that you must seek or chase. It is already present, always available to you beneath the surface of your thoughts and emotions. Sleep, like peace, is not something you force. It is a natural state that arises when you allow yourself to simply be. The more you release your attachment to your thoughts, your worries, your desires, the more you allow yourself to sink into this state of being, and the more naturally sleep will find you. You no longer need to chase sleep. You only need to surrender to it. Let go of the belief that you must work for rest, that you must make sleep happen. The truth is, rest comes when you stop fighting against it, when you stop resisting the natural flow of life. Your body knows how to rest. Your mind knows how to settle. Your heart knows how to soften. And in that deep, knowing sleep arrives, not because you have forced it, but because you have allowed it. This is the wisdom of Zen. When we stop struggling, when we stop trying to control everything, peace naturally arises. It is always there beneath the surface, waiting for us to let go of our resistance. Just as the sky remains unchanged, no matter how many clouds pass through it, so too does your true nature remain unchanged, no matter what thoughts or emotions arise. You are the sky, vast and infinite, and as you rest, you can feel the stillness within you, the calm beneath the surface. This is the space where sleep enters when you stop trying to control the outcome, when you stop trying to perfect the process, when you simply allow yourself to rest. This is the essence of mindfulness, the ability to observe your thoughts without attachment, the ability to notice the sensations in your body without judgment, the ability to rest in the present moment without the need to change anything. You are not your thoughts. You are not your body. You are the awareness in which these things arise. And in that awareness, you can rest. The more you allow yourself to return to the present moment, the more naturally sleep will come. It is not something you chase. It is something you allow to happen. And the more you let go of the need to control, the deeper the rest becomes. As you continue to breathe, notice the softness that begins to settle throughout your entire being. Your body, once tense and tight, now feels lighter, more relaxed. The muscles that once held so much tension are now gently releasing, softening, relaxing with each exhale. You are no longer carrying the weight of the world. You are no longer holding on to anything. You are simply here, breathing, being, and in this moment of being, sleep naturally finds its way to you. This is not a moment of striving. It is a moment of surrender. When you let go of the need to control, when you release the burden of trying to make sleep happen, you make space for it to unfold naturally. Just as a river flows freely to the ocean, so does sleep find its way to you when you stop forcing it. There is no hurry. There is no rush. Sleep will come when the time is right. And in the meantime, you can rest in the awareness that you are exactly where you need to be. You are enough. You do not need to strive for perfection. You do not need to do anything to deserve rest. Rest is your birthright. Sleep is your birthright. And you will find it when you let go of the resistance, when you let go of the need to make things happen. Trust in the process. Trust that you are already in the perfect state to rest. Your body, your mind, and your heart are all in tune with the rhythm of the present moment. You are already at rest. Sleep is not something you achieve. It is something you receive. It comes when you allow yourself to be open to it, when you stop fighting against it, when you trust that it will arrive in its own time. You do not need to make it happen. You simply need to allow it. As you rest here, feel the deep peace that surrounds you. There is no need to change anything. There is no need to chase anything. You are already whole, already complete. Sleep will find you when you stop resisting, when you stop fighting against the natural flow of rest. Just let go. Just breathe. Just be. You do not need to do anything to earn your rest. Rest is your natural state. Sleep is your natural state. Allow yourself to sink deeper into that truth, knowing that you are enough just as you are. There is nothing more you need to do, nothing more you need to achieve. Just be. Just rest. And as you do, sleep will find you. It will come gently, peacefully, without effort. It will come because you have allowed it to. You have created the space for it to enter. Just as the tide naturally returns to the shore, so too will sleep return to you when you stop chasing it. Tonight, let go of any remaining tension. Let go of the desire to control, the desire to perfect. Let go of any last attachments to the thoughts or worries that linger in your mind. Allow them to pass like clouds drifting by in the sky. You do not need to hold on to them. You are the sky, let them go. And in the stillness, sleep will find you. As you continue to rest in the quiet of the moment, the stillness around you deepens, and the gentle rhythm of your breath becomes more pronounced. Each inhale a soft invitation to relax deeper. Each exhale a release, letting go of the thoughts, the worries, the tensions of the day. The body which was once held tight with stress and anxiety now softens with each passing breath, as if the very act of breathing is a surrender to the natural flow of rest. There is no need to push, no need to force. In this moment, there is nothing you need to achieve, nothing you need to do. You are simply here breathing, existing in the present moment, allowing the stillness to wash over you. The wisdom of Zen reminds us that we do not need to strive for peace. Peace is not something to be earned. It is not something to be chased. It is something we allow. It is the natural state of being when we release the need to control, when we stop fighting against what is. Just as the river flows effortlessly toward the sea, peace and sleep come to us when we stop trying to direct them. We are not meant to struggle against the current. We are meant to flow with it. Sleep is much the same. It is not something to grasp at, not something to force. It is a natural process, one that unfolds on its own as long as we do not interfere. The more you relax, the more you let go, the more you allow the natural rhythm of sleep to take over. You do not need to chase it. Sleep will find you when you stop trying to control it. In the stillness of the moment, you are already at rest. You are already in the perfect state to receive sleep. The more you relax, the more the tension melts away. Your body begins to feel lighter, softer. The muscles that once held tight release their grip, and with each exhale, you feel the weight of the world lifting off your shoulders. The mind, which may have been racing just moments ago, becomes quieter, more peaceful. You do not need to stop the thoughts from coming. You do not need to control them. You only need to allow them to pass like clouds moving across the sky. Thoughts will always arise. They are a natural part of the mind's activity. But when you stop identifying with them, when you stop chasing after them, they lose their power over you. You are the observer, the witness. You are not your thoughts, just as the sky is not the clouds. You are the space in which they arise, and in that space you can rest. Sleep is not something to be chased or forced. It is a return to your natural state. It is the release of control, the surrender to what is. The more you let go, the more you allow yourself to rest, the more deeply sleep will find you. In the same way that the tides rise and fall naturally, so too does sleep come when the conditions are right. And the conditions are simple presence, release, and trust. When you stop trying to control your thoughts, your body, or your emotions, you create the space for sleep to enter. You do not need to do anything to earn your rest. You do not need to achieve perfection. Sleep comes not because of what you do, but because of what you release. As you continue to rest, notice how your body feels lighter with each breath. The tightness that once gripped your muscles begins to soften, melting away into the mattress beneath you. Your breath deepens, becoming slower and more rhythmic. There is no effort required. Just as you do not need to force the night to fall, you do not need to force sleep to come. It will come naturally when you let go. It will come when you stop trying to control it, when you stop trying to make it happen. In the absence of resistance, sleep enters effortlessly, just as peace enters when you stop chasing after it. You are in the perfect state for rest right now. All you need to do is trust the process. Sleep is not a goal to be reached. It is a natural state that arises when you allow it to. The more you relax, the deeper the peace becomes. The more you release the tension in your body, the more you open the door for sleep to find you. As you breathe deeply, feel your body sinking deeper into the bed as if it is being cradled by the earth. You are held, you are supported, you are safe. There is nothing more to do. There is nothing more to prove. Just be, just rest. Sleep will come when it is ready, and it will come to you effortlessly naturally. You do not need to rush. You do not need to chase it. Just let go, and sleep will find you. In this moment, there is no need to force, no need to strive, no need to change anything. You are enough exactly as you are. Sleep is already within you. It is always present, waiting for you to release the resistance. The more you soften into this moment, the more sleep will naturally arrive. And in that arrival, you will find peace. You will find rest. You will find deep, rejuvenating sleep. Let go of all that you have been holding on to. Let go of the worries. Let go of the tension. Let go of the need to do. Just rest. And as you rest, sleep will come to you as naturally as the stars appear when the night falls. You do not need to search for it. You do not need to make it happen. You only need to allow it. As you lie here deeply relaxed, you may begin to feel the profound sense of ease that arises when you stop forcing, when you let go of the need to make things happen. It's as though a weight has been lifted from your shoulders, not because you've achieved something, but because you've surrendered to the natural flow of things. The body knows how to rest. The mind knows how to settle, and the heart knows how to soften. These things happen not through striving, but through allowing. Sleep is not something to achieve. It's something to receive. It is a natural state that arises when the conditions are right, when we stop resisting the present moment. And the key to allowing sleep to come is in the practice of letting go. You do not need to do anything to earn rest. You do not need to work for it. It is already within you, waiting for you to create the space for it. This space is created when you stop controlling, when you stop holding on, when you stop grasping for thoughts, desires, or emotions, and simply let them be. Just like the ocean remains vast and still beneath the surface waves, your true nature remains undisturbed beneath the surface of your mind. Your thoughts may rise and fall like waves, but you are not the waves. You are the ocean, vast and deep. And in the stillness of the ocean, sleep finds its way to you. Sleep will come when you allow the natural rhythm of your body to guide you when you stop trying to direct it. There is no rush, no hurry, no pressure. Sleep arrives when you stop forcing it, when you stop striving for it. You do not need to chase it or manipulate it. Just rest. Let go of the idea that you must perfect the moment, that you must do something to make sleep happen. In this moment, there is nothing you need to fix. There is nothing you need to control. Everything is as it should be. And in this acceptance, sleep comes naturally. There is a subtle power in surrendering. In letting go of the need to make things happen, we create the conditions for peace to enter. Sleep, like peace, is not something we chase after. It is something that finds us when we allow it. When we stop resisting, when we stop controlling. The more you let go of your attachment to thoughts and desires, the more deeply you will rest. The more you allow yourself to soften into the present moment, the more naturally sleep will find its way to you. You are already in the perfect state for rest. You do not need to force it. You do not need to make it happen. All you need to do is allow yourself to rest. As you breathe, feel the weight of the day melting away. With each inhale, you take in peace. With each exhale, you release the tension, the stress, the worries. Your body becomes lighter, your mind quieter, your heart calmer. There is nothing to hold on to. There is nothing you need to do. Just rest, just breathe. And as you rest, sleep will find you. It will come, not because you forced it, but because you allowed it to. Just like the sun sets, naturally. After the day, sleep will arrive when the time is right. The key is in surrendering and letting go of the need to control the process. Sleep will come when you stop chasing it. It will come when you trust that you do not need to make it happen. You are already enough. You do not need to earn rest. Rest is your natural state. Sleep is your birthright. And it will find you when you stop resisting it. In the space of awareness, you will find that the more you let go, the more peace arises. The more you stop trying to control your thoughts, your body, or the world around you, the more naturally sleep will enter. The key to rest to sleep is in letting go. Sleep comes when you release the desire to make it happen, when you stop chasing after it, and when you simply allow it to unfold naturally. In this moment, as you lie here resting, know that you are not your thoughts, your emotions, or your body. You are the awareness in which these things arise. And in that awareness, there is peace, there is rest, and there is sleep. Sleep is not something you must chase. It is something you allow. Let go of the need to control. Let go of the need to perfect. Let go of the need to hold on to anything. Just rest, and sleep will come. Trust that you are already in the perfect state to rest. Trust that sleep will find you when the conditions are right. Trust that you do not need to force it. You simply need to allow it. And as you lie here breathing deeply, surrendering to the moment, sleep will find you. It will come naturally, effortlessly, when you stop trying to control it. Just as the night falls, without effort, sleep will come when you allow it. You do not need to make it happen. You only need to rest. Let go of the need to control. Let go of everything that you are holding on to. In this moment, there is nothing more to do. You are enough. You are whole. You are at rest. Just breathe. Just be. And sleep will come to you. As you continue to rest in the stillness of the night, a deep sense of peace begins to settle within you. There is no need to try to find it, to seek it out, or to grasp it. Peace, like sleep, is not something you chase. It is something you allow. It is the natural state of being, just as rest is the natural state of the body when it is given the space to relax. The more you release your grip on the need to control, to fix, to achieve, the more easily sleep will find its way to you. You do not need to force it or make it happen. Sleep arrives naturally when you stop striving, when you stop resisting the flow of the present moment. In Zen, we are taught that the key to peace and to rest is surrender. The more we surrender to the moment, the more deeply we can experience the stillness and the peace that are always present. This is not a passive act of giving up. It is the active release of the need to control the outcome. When you let go of the need to chase, to push, to try, you allow the peace that is already within you to emerge. Just as the clouds drift across the sky, without effort, your thoughts can float by without attachment. They come, they go, but you remain. You are the sky, vast and unchanging, and your thoughts are like the clouds. When you stop trying to grasp them, to hold on to them, they simply pass. In the same way, sleep comes naturally when you stop striving for it. The body, the mind, and the heart know how to rest when you stop resisting. You do not need to work for rest, nor do you need to make it happen. Rest comes when you let go of the need to control. And in that letting go, sleep enters. As you lie here, notice how your body is beginning to soften, as if it is being cradled by the earth beneath you. With each breath, you feel yourself sinking deeper into relaxation. The tension in your shoulders, your back, your legs, each part of your body is becoming lighter, more at ease. There is no need to force the body to relax. It knows how to do it naturally. When you stop holding on, when you stop trying to control, your body begins to relax on its own. The breath becomes slower, more rhythmic. You feel your body becoming softer, more comfortable, as though the very act of resting is inviting you to sink deeper into the peace of the moment. There is nothing more to do, nothing more to fix. You do not need to chase sleep, nor do you need to strive for perfect rest. Sleep comes when you allow it. Let go of the need to perfect this moment. Let go of the desire to control the outcome. Just rest. Just be. And as you rest, sleep will find you. The more you soften into the moment, the more you allow yourself to be present without the need to change anything. the more naturally sleep will follow. In the practice of Zen, we are reminded that true peace is found in the present moment. It is not something we can force or chase. It is always here, waiting for us to notice it. And when we stop trying to control the future or change the past, we begin to rest in the present. You do not need to be anywhere else. You do not need to be anyone else. You are exactly where you need to be right now. And in this moment, you are enough. Rest in the knowing that you do not need to strive for anything. You do not need to earn your rest. Sleep is not a reward. It is a return to the natural rhythm of your body, your mind, and your heart. It comes when you allow it, when you stop resisting it. Sleep, like peace, is a natural state that arises when the conditions are right, and the only condition that is required is your willingness to let go, to surrender to the moment, to trust that you are enough exactly as you are. In this space of surrender, sleep comes naturally. It is not forced. It does not have to be earned. It simply is like the quiet unfolding of the night sky. As you continue to breathe, let go of any last remaining tension. Feel your body sinking deeper into the bed, into the earth. Feel your muscles softening, your mind quieting, your heart slowing. There is nothing more to do, nothing more to achieve. Just rest, just breathe. Let go of everything that you are holding on to, your thoughts, your worries, your desires. Let them go just like clouds drifting across the sky. They do not need to stay. They are not yours to hold. Sleep will come when you let go. When you release the need to chase it, when you stop striving for it, sleep finds its way to you. Just as the sun sets and the stars emerge naturally, sleep will arrive when you stop forcing it. There is no hurry. There is no rush. Sleep will find you when you create the space for it to do so. Just as you let go of the tension in your body, release the tension in your mind. Allow the thoughts that come to simply pass by. You do not need to follow them. You do not need to engage with them. Just observe. Just breathe. And in this peaceful space, sleep will come. It will come naturally. It will come when you stop chasing it, when you stop trying to make it happen. It is already here, and it is already yours, simply waiting for you to receive it. Sleep is not something to force something, to chase something to earn. It is a return. It is a natural state that comes when you surrender to it. Trust that sleep will find you when you stop fighting it. Just rest, and sleep will come. As you continue to rest, there is a softening in your body, mind, and spirit. The stillness grows deeper with every breath you take, and the noise of the outside world fades into the background. In this moment, there is nothing to do, nowhere to go, nothing to achieve. You are simply here in the now, allowing everything to be exactly as it is. This peace, this presence, is your natural state. It does not need to be created or chased. It is already within you. The key is in letting go of the effort to control, to perfect, or to change anything. Sleep is not something you force. It comes when the conditions are right, when the mind, the body, and the heart have all been allowed to settle into their natural rhythm. You do not need to chase after it, nor do you need to manipulate the process. All that is required is your willingness to surrender, to allow to trust. The more you release your attachment to the thoughts that arise, the more you soften into the present moment, the more naturally sleep will find you. It is not about forcing sleep to come. It is about making space for it. When you stop trying to make sleep happen, you will notice that it arrives effortlessly, like the night that falls, without you needing to make it do so. It is a natural process, a return to balance, to the stillness that is always present within you. As you lie here resting, breathing deeply, trust that everything is unfolding as it should. You are not alone in this. You are supported by the rhythm of your breath, the natural flow of your body, and the peace that is always present beneath the surface of your thoughts. You are in the perfect place to rest. There is no need to strive or struggle. You do not need to chase after peace or sleep. These things come when you release your resistance, when you stop fighting against what is. Rest is not a goal to be achieved. It is a return to your natural state, a state of being that is always here beneath the surface of your busy mind. When you stop trying to control everything, when you stop reaching for something that is not here, you create the space for peace to settle in. This is the beauty of Zen, the simplicity of being in the moment, of letting go of the need to control, and simply allowing yourself to rest in the present. You are already enough, exactly as you are. You do not need to be anything other than yourself. You do not need to fix anything. The more you allow yourself to simply be, the deeper the rest becomes. And in that rest, sleep finds you. Sleep is not something you chase or force. It is the natural result of surrender, of letting go. When you stop trying to control your mind, your body, and your world, you make space for sleep to enter. Just as a flower blooms in its own time, sleep arrives when you stop forcing it. Let go of the tension in your body. Let go of the worries in your mind. Let go of everything that you have been holding on to. There is nothing you need to do right now. You are already in the perfect place to rest. Just breathe, just relax, and sleep will find you. The more you soften into this moment, the more naturally sleep will follow. You do not need to do anything to make it happen. Just release. Just surrender, and sleep will enter with ease. In this moment, there is nothing more you need to do, nothing more to prove. Sleep is already here waiting for you to let go. Allow it to find you. Just rest, just be. And as you rest, sleep will come naturally, effortlessly, just as peace always does when you stop fighting for it. As you continue to rest, your body, mind, and heart begin to soften further into the stillness. There is a profound peace that arises when you allow yourself to simply be, when you stop resisting the natural flow of the present moment. In this space of surrender, you may begin to feel the tension in your body dissolve with every breath. The more you let go of the need to control, the more deeply you relax. The rhythm of your breath becomes your guide, gently carrying you further into the peace that already exists within you. In the quietude of this moment, you do not need to strive. There is no need to fix, no need to force, and no need to change anything. You are enough, exactly as you are. Sleep will come when the conditions are right, when you stop trying to make it happen. Just as the night falls naturally after the day, sleep arrives when you stop striving for it. It is a natural unfolding, a return to the peace that resides within you. When you stop resisting, sleep will come effortlessly as a gentle wave rising in the ocean. The mind may still wander, but you do not need to engage with the thoughts that arise. Just let them pass like clouds moving across the sky. Your thoughts are not you. They come and go, but they do not define you. You are the sky, vast and still, and your thoughts are like passing clouds. When you stop grasping at them, when you stop trying to control them, they lose their power. You are the witness to your thoughts, not the thoughts themselves. And in that witness, you begin to rest more deeply because you no longer feel the need to hold on to the noise in your mind. In Zen, we are taught to observe without judgment, to notice what is happening in the present moment without attaching to it, without clinging to it. Just as the waves in the ocean come and go, so too do your thoughts. You do not need to stop them. You simply need to let them pass. When you allow this to happen, sleep comes naturally. Sleep is not something to chase or force. It is a return to your natural state. And this state is one of peace, of rest, of relaxation. When you stop fighting against the flow of your thoughts, the body and the world around you, you begin to experience the stillness that is always present. This is where sleep finds you. When you allow yourself to be present in this moment, without resistance, sleep naturally unfolds. There is nothing to do, nothing to change, nothing to achieve. Just be. As you rest in the present moment, the peace that surrounds you deepens. The more you allow yourself to relax, the more you open yourself to rest, the more deeply sleep will come. You do not need to control it. You do not need to chase it. It will come when you stop resisting it. You do not need to earn your sleep. You do not need to work for it. It is already here, just waiting for you to let go and allow it to unfold. Trust that sleep will find you when you stop forcing it, when you stop striving for it. The body knows how to rest. The mind knows how to quiet. And in this deep rest, sleep finds its way to you. The more you let go of your attachment to the thoughts and distractions that arise, the deeper your rest becomes. Sleep is not a destination. It is a natural state that arises when you surrender to the present moment. The more you allow yourself to be present, the more naturally sleep will follow. And in that sleep, you will find rest and renewal. You do not need to worry about how or when sleep will come. All that is required is your willingness to let go, to surrender, to be present. Sleep will come when you stop trying to control it. Just rest. Just breathe. Allow yourself to be. And sleep will naturally arrive effortlessly in its own time. As you continue to rest, the stillness grows deeper, and you may begin to sense a subtle shift within you. It is not something dramatic or loud, but a quiet unfolding, like the first signs of dawn breaking the night sky. You do not need to try to find it, nor do you need to chase after it. Peace-like sleep is always present within you, waiting for you to release the resistance and simply allow it to unfold. The more you let go of the need to control, to fix or to change anything, the more easily sleep will come to you. It is not something to force or chase. It is a natural state that arises when the conditions are right. And the only condition required is your willingness to let go of your attachment to thoughts, worries, and desires. You do not need to fight against anything. You do not need to struggle. You only need to rest in the present moment. As you continue to breathe deeply, you begin to feel your body relaxing even further. The muscles that once held tight with tension soften and release. You feel your body sinking into the support of the bed, letting go of all the burdens it has been carrying. There is nothing more to do, no need to achieve anything. The body knows how to rest. It knows how to relax when you allow it to. When you let go of the mental and physical resistance, the body naturally softens. You begin to feel lighter, more at ease, as if the weight of the world has been lifted from your shoulders. In this moment, you are simply being. There is nothing more to do. You do not need to fix anything, change anything, or achieve anything. You are enough just as you are. You are not your thoughts, your body, or your emotions. You are the awareness that observes them. And in this awareness, there is peace. Sleep comes when you stop trying to control it, when you stop chasing after it. Just as the sky remains unchanged, no matter what passes through it, you remain in your true nature, untouched by the fluctuations of thought and emotion. The more you let go of your attachment to thoughts and desires, the more the mind quiets. It becomes less cluttered, more peaceful. The constant noise of the mind fades into the background, and you are left with a profound sense of stillness. This is the space where sleep enters. It is not something to chase or grasp for. It is a natural process that unfolds when you release your resistance. When you stop trying to control sleep, will naturally find its way to you. You do not need to force it. Just as the tide naturally rises and falls, sleep follows the natural rhythm of your body and mind. It comes when you let go of your need to control it. Tonight, let go of any expectations about sleep. Release the need to perfect the experience. Allow yourself to rest without the pressure of making it happen. Sleep is not something to earn. It is a return to your natural state, a return to peace and stillness. You do not need to strive for it. Just allow it. Allow yourself to sink deeper into relaxation with every breath. Feel your body becoming lighter, your thoughts quieter, and your heart more at ease. In this moment, you are already enough. You are already in the perfect place to rest. Just breathe. Let go. Allow sleep to find you. The more you let go, the deeper the peace becomes. The more you soften into this moment, the more naturally sleep will enter. You do not need to chase it. You do not need to control it. And you certainly do not need to earn it. Sleep is already within you. It is always available to you when you stop fighting it, when you stop forcing it. When you stop grasping for it, it will find its way to you. Just be, just breathe. And in that stillness, sleep will come. In that space of surrender, sleep will find you effortlessly. You do not need to make it happen. You simply need to allow it. Just as the night falls, naturally, sleep will come when the time is right. And when it does, you will find that it is not something you chased, but something that simply arrived when the conditions were right, when you allowed it to be. Let go of the need to control. Let go of the desire to perfect. Let go of the pressure to make sleep happen. Just rest. And as you rest, sleep will follow. It will find you when you let go of the need to force it. It will come when you stop striving, when you stop chasing. Allow yourself to sink deeper into the stillness. Allow your mind to quiet. Allow your body to soften. Sleep is already here. It is always here, waiting for you to release the resistance and simply rest in the present moment. As you lie here enveloped in the silence of the moment, there is an undeniable sense of peace settling within you. The thoughts that once seemed so urgent now seem distant, fading away as you allow your awareness to shift. The mind, the body, the heart, each part of you finds its rhythm in the stillness. This is the beauty of rest, the deep surrender that arises when you stop fighting against the flow of life, when you release the need to control. In this space of release, you begin to realize that sleep-like peace is not something you need to chase. It is something you allow. Just as the night follows the day, sleep follows when you allow the natural rhythm of your body and mind to take over. Sleep is not a destination. It is not something you can force or will into being. It is a return, a gentle unfolding into a state of rest that already resides within you. As you breathe, each inhale brings in calm, and each exhale releases tension. Your body begins to soften further. Your muscles relax. Your heartbeat slows. There is nothing to do, nowhere to go, no task to complete. In this moment, all that matters is being present. You are enough, just as you are. There is nothing to prove, no more striving required. In this present moment, you are whole. The mind may still try to grasp at the lingering thoughts, but as you allow them to float by, like clouds in the sky, they lose their hold on you. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness in which these thoughts arise. And when you stop attaching to them, they dissipate, leaving behind the deep stillness of the present. This is the essence of mindfulness, observing without judgment, letting go without attachment. The practice of simply being, of allowing each thought to come and go without reacting, allows sleep to naturally settle in. Sleep, like peace, is not earned through effort or struggle. It comes when you stop fighting for it. You do not need to prove that you are worthy of rest. Rest is your natural state. Sleep comes when you stop striving, when you allow yourself to relax deeply into the present moment. Tonight, let go of any lingering tension. Let go of the worries of the day, the tasks left undone, the expectations you hold for yourself. These things do not need to be carried. Let them go. as you release the tension in your body. Let your breath slow, and with each exhale, let go of everything that has been weighing you down. As your body softens further, the peaceful stillness deepens. You do not need to make sleep happen. Just as the night comes naturally, sleep follows when you allow it to. There is no need to rush. There is no need to chase after it. Just rest. Just be. Sleep will find you when you stop striving for it. It will come naturally when you release the need to control, when you stop holding on to your thoughts, your emotions, and your expectations. When you soften into this moment, sleep will enter effortlessly. Sleep is a return to peace, a return to the natural flow of your being. It is not something you need to earn, and it is not something you need to chase. It is simply a state that arises when you stop resisting. The more you surrender, the deeper the peace becomes. The more you trust the process, the more naturally sleep will follow. You are already in the perfect place to rest. You are already in the perfect state to receive sleep. Just relax into it. Allow yourself to sink deeper into the stillness. There is nothing more to do. You do not need to strive or struggle. Just be. The more you let go, the deeper the relaxation becomes. The more you soften into the present moment, the more sleep will naturally arrive. You do not need to force it. You do not need to chase it. Just rest. As you breathe, feel your body becoming lighter, softer, and more at ease. The tension that once held you so tightly begins to dissolve. With each breath, you feel your mind becoming quieter, your body becoming more relaxed. You are not in a hurry. Sleep will come when the time is right. You do not need to rush it. You do not need to make it happen. You simply need to allow it. Trust in the process. Let go of any remaining resistance. Let go of the need to control or perfect. Just be present, and in that presence, sleep will find you. It is already here, waiting for you to release your grip and allow it to enter. You are enough. You are whole. Sleep is a return to your natural state, and it will find you when you stop fighting against it. Just rest, just breathe, and sleep will come effortlessly and naturally.